Yo, what's going on out the fight? What's your boy Money back with another one, man? We back with the post fight. Jamel Hearn, right? Cora Frampton. Much respect to Jamel Hearn, man. Gotta give him his love, man. You heard me? He went out there and did what I thought he couldn't do. I picked Cora Frampton to win the fight, although I was going for Jamel Hearn, right? Because I can. You feel me? Because I can. Why? Because bitch, I'm tired. You understand me? But nonetheless, man, look, Jamel Hearn looked beautiful and looked good from the first round to the sixth round to where he got the stoppage, right? I think I gave Corey Frampton the third round, and after that was just all Jamel Hearn, man. But I think my bro Knockout gave him every round after that. Matter of fact, let me hit these boys up, see if these boys want to cook a little bit. You feel me? Cook a little bit. But what that means is I tell the nigga bye bye and pop him in his right eye. Man, DMX, my prayers going out to DMX, bro. Everybody throw them prayers up for DMX. Let's hope he can make a full recovery. But if not, man, if this the last of our brother on this earth, man, then we must show our respect and give our condolences to one of the greatest to ever touch a microphone. You feel me? But we gonna keep the positivity and keep our faith strong in God because he is a very strong God fearing man and it ain't nothing God can't do. You feel me? So we gonna see how he bounced back, man, and see what's going on with our brother, man. Congrats to the fighting Marine Jamel Hearns. Wah. Most definitely. Salute to you too, my brother. Damn, Hearn looked tremendous. He showed unexpected power. Yes, he did, MB, bro. I didn't even think he could come through and do that, bro. I'm not gonna even fake it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought Corey Frampton was gonna win that fight. You understand? I knew it would. I thought it was gonna be a tight one. You know, but hey, I thought he could have finished him in the fourth, if you ask me. I thought he could have finished him when he dropped him the first time. He ain't jump on him though, but patience is key, man. He went out there and when he hurt him the second time, he didn't let up. He went out there and did his job. You understand? He went out there and did his job and got him out of there. I mean, got him out of there. So I got to give him nothing but respect, man. Nothing but respect, man. You feel me? But shouts out to Keyshawn Davis as well. Keyshawn went out there. He got a fourth round stoppage, and he's moving on. He's looking very impressive. The boys went over there, showed up and showed out. Congratulations to Donnie Nitez. He got his W, man. But them boys went over and showed up and showed out. Shout out to Bo Mac, big ass, because I seen this big ass even when the lights was on. I mean, sorry, even when the lights was off, I knew it was big old Bo. I knew it was big old Bo. Jamel Hearns defended his WO Junior lightweight title with 6-round KO of Cole Frampton. Cole Frampton has never been stopped before. He lost to Leo Santa Cruz. He lost to Josh Warrington. But, Jamel Hearns just put the icing on the cake. He just put the icing on the cake. With that victory, with that win, looking that impressive, woo. What is him and Shakur Stevenson going to look like, bro? What are they going to look like? JTT. Boom goes the dynamite around this bitch. You hear me, JTT? Boom goes the motherfucking dynamite. That boy went in there and looked impressive, right? I got to eat crow like a motherfucker because I didn't, like I say, man, I didn't see the Marine doing that shit. But when I tell you I was happy, I was impressed. I was happy and I was impressed. And guess what? I wasn't gonna lose my $1,000,000. I was gonna lose y'all $1,000,000 because I wasn't putting no goddamn money up against Jamel Hearn. I said if y'all would have put $1,000,000 up, I would have slid that shit towards Frampton way. So you motherfuckers will be mad, not me. You understand? I was like, God damn, I lost them people money. Hey, y'all, but it's a fight next week, right? Y'all come back with 2,000,000, and I'm gonna get y'all 1,000,000 back. You understand what I'm saying? Because money ain't no fool like that. I know those fights that be this way or that way. But nonetheless, though, man, so salute to the Marine, bro. Look, my nephew proud of our Marines and standing on my wall right now, dog. You understand? And that was a hell of a performance, bro. Hell of a performance. My bro, Darren Davis was going down. What's going down, bro? Omega, I rolled with her. Yes, you did. You say always bet on black. You know what I mean? Always bet on black and don't bring your dust ass back. You feel me? Oh shit, hold on. Wait a minute. Matter of fact, when I'm sitting up here talking, let me put that black man business up. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. I ain't slipping now. I might be tripping, but I ain't slipping. One thing we must do, and that's support our own. JTT, the first man that gave me a job around this motherfucker. So what that means is I tell a nigga bye-bye and pop him in his right eye. Damn, I pray DMS make it through, dog. Pray, man. Y'all hit that like button, y'all coming to the building, family. Hit that like button, y'all coming to the building. And make sure y'all go over to the blackgent.com, you understand me, for your latest and greatest grooming products. You got your bird oil over there for you Negroes that love to put your big birds out there. You know what I'm saying? Trying to look good and snatch up all the women with your bird. Go get your good bird product. Go get you some of that good old soap and wash your ass, like my brother Omega would say. My brother got coffee mugs. He got the coffee beans for you to brew your own fresh, good coffee to put inside your coffee mugs. I think he gonna have that junior sugar too. He gonna have some sugar over there to put inside your coffee or tea or honey or whatever the hell you like to put inside of. You understand me? Go grab yourself 3 of them shirts. You understand me? Just get a collective of things and use the promo code MoneyB314 for 10% off your entire purchase. Y'all show some love to a black-owned business. You feel me? A black-owned business. We always talking about supporting our own, right? I seen a couple of y'all cats in my child was going over there to buy some things. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen no percentage come back my way, so I don't know if y'all cats is telling the truth or not. But going over there and show my brother JTT some love, man. You feel me? That boy be working his ass off, man. I ain't never seen another one that do it like him. You feel me? I'm proud to be a part of my brother. And y'all show some love, man. Quit being stingy with your money, going to run it somewhere else and buying the same shit that you can buy from this company. You understand me? And it's better products, man. It gets no better. With a 10% off. You get 10% off. Money B314. Can't beat that, dog. Y'all show some love, man. It's pinned at the top. Go and click on that link and rock out over there, bro. Rock out. My new name is Mr. Prediction. I no longer go by Knockout. Hey, Knockout, get you one to brag in there. I want to brag because I got a couple fights right looking ass up out of here. Jamal B. Frampton ass, I see. Hey, man, he ain't just beat his ass from pillar to post and then knocked his ass out. It don't get no worse than that. Why he in your hometown, in front of your people, in front of your family, in front of your woman, in front of your kids, whooping your ass from pillar to post, and then knock your ass out. Go get the gun, baby. Ain't no nigga walking out this motherfucker beating my ass like that and knocking me out in front of my woman and walking away scot-free. Call me a punk, call me a bitch, call me whatever you want to call me. I'm getting my payback. Go get the gun, baby. And get the extra clip, because I'm not gonna miss this nigga. And y'all better get the fuck out the way, because I'm gonna hit y'all just to hit him. We ain't going out like no sucker. You ain't whooping my ass like that in front of my woman, in front of my kids, and think you gonna get away scot-free. But hell of a performance, man. Hell of a performance. I'm gonna drop the link for some of y'all brothers that want to get up here and talk some shit, dog. He said, man, Harry fought a great fight. Man, he fought a hell of a fight. That's a fact. That's a fact. He fought a hell of a fight, bro. I ain't see it coming. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not see it coming, family. He did his motherfucking thing, dog. He did his motherfucking thing. I'm saying this. Drop this link. Link drop, fam. Y'all want to get up here and run y'all mouth a little bit? Come on with the come on. Come on with the come on. Mr. Prediction King, where you at? TMX. Dude, always coming in Yeah, fam, my bad, y'all. I had to talk to my family, man. Some bullshit happened. St. Louis ain't shit, dog. You hear me? This city ain't shit, bro. This city ain't shit, dog. I had dropped a link too for some of y'all, man. If y'all want to come on and jump on and talk a little shit, bro. God damn, man. Man, Hearn fought a great fight. Bomac for Jamel looking like new money. I need that unification. Ace. Hey, it's coming ASAP, JTT. It's coming. Hey, you saw what that boy said. That boy let it be known. That boy let it be known. That boy said, look, I want Jamel to win, but I want Frampton to win, on the business side. But he letting you know, it don't matter which one of you motherfuckers win, you got to see me, homie. You got to see me. You got to see me. And that's what I like about Shakur Stevenson. He ain't let no friendship. He ain't let none of that shit discourage him from him doing what he got to do. But this is Jamel Hearn moment. Like I said, I give everybody 2 weeks to enjoy their shit before I jump on your ass and say what's next for you, because that was a big fucking win, bro. That was a big win to go over to the UK. Well, I think that was in um Dubai, right? I'm sorry. Well, I don't know why I keep saying the UK. They was in Dubai. I'm sorry. That was in Dubai. Shit is just like the UK to me. You ain't at home. You somewhere else. But for him to go over to Dubai, man, and pull off that big ass win, and not only pull off the win, Corey Frampton announced his retirement. He retired the man. You understand me? He retired the man, bro. You whip a man ass into retirement. You did some good shit. And shouts out to Corey Frampton, because like I said, I'm a fan of Corey Frampton. Thank you for the service that you brought to us, man. Giving us some, some great fights in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Became a world champion. Went into that bitch, unified against Leo Santa Cruz. You touched the top of the top. You know what I'm saying? The highs of the highs of the heights. You ain't coming this motherfucker never, ever wasn't a world champion. And your name will be remembered, bro. His name will be remembered. I fuck with Corey Frampton heavy. The Jackal. And once you go out like that, you might he probably come back, get another little fight in, and retire at the crib. But look, after something like that, bro, you got to be real with yourself. The man is being real with himself. The man say, "Baby, I don't got it no more." You feel me? That boy whooped my ass from pillar to post. I don't got it no more. No more. No more. You feel me? But for him to go over there and make that statement, bro, that was a statement. That was a statement. Now you got 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks, and then we know what's next. Because that boy is not. That boy is not. I repeat, that boy is not stepping aside. That young gunner, that young killer is not stepping aside, bro. Jamel beat a former fighter of the year. Definitely a huge win for him. Hell yeah, that was. He say no more Negroes. Yeah, want no more of that shit. You hear me, Omega? No more. Man, hope a damn X pull through, dog. Everything you look at, you got X on that thing, bro. But Shakur wants to punish him, though, in my opinion. Oh, them big facts. Them ain't no opinions, bro. Renee was going down, bro. Great win. Great win. And he is, bro. Like, Shakur is just a special talent, bro. He's a special talent. And his style of fighting. His style of fighting is just different, dog. You know, and I like Jamel Hearn. Like I say, I knew the winner of this fight. Like I knew they had it. They had a big problem on their hands. They had a big problem on their hands, bro. Cause Shakur, like, neither one of them is fucking with him. Neither one. Corey Frampton ain't got nothing coming. Jamel Hearn ain't got nothing coming. He gonna have to. What are you gonna do? Drop the belt, Renee? What are you gonna do? Drop the belt? Because Shakur Stevenson already let it be known. You know, it's business, bro. Either you vacate or you got to see me. Like this kid want to be a world champion at 130 pounds. He's not looking to sit and wait. He understands the opportunity with my man Oscar Valdez is not next. He put himself in that WBO lane for a reason. You understand? He already let it be known that I'm fighting the winner of that fight. So vacate. He's like out his own mouth. He said either you vacate or we gotta get in our hand our business. It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. It's only business. It's only business. You feel me? And in this boxing game, it ain't no friends, homie. It ain't no friends. You got a family to feed, like I got a family to feed. You trying to be a great, like I'm trying to be a great. If our paths just so happen to cross, we got to do what we got to do. We grown men. You know what I'm saying? We grown men. We ain't here to hold each other hand or pat each other on the back. I know we work with each other in the stable, things of that nature, but Shakur don't train with Bomac. You're not my stablemate. I come over here with good work in, but Bomac is not my trainer. Now they do have history. You know, we got a 2012 Olympian, we got a 2016 Olympian. You understand what I'm saying? And they got to see each other, bro. They have to see each other. And if Shakur want to be a unification bout with Oscar Valdez when he see him, then you have to get that WBO scrap. You do. You got to have that title. Put yourself in position. Like Malcolm X say, by any means necessary. Any means necessary. Dig, ain't no bagging down. Ain't no bullshitting around. Ain't no pussyfooting around nobody. You have to see me. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period, homie. Still love you. Still love you like a brother. Still love you like a brother. But you got something I want. And you got something I need. For somebody like you, who's older than me and know the game, you know what we got to do. But nonetheless, man, look, Jamel Hearn went into that thing, bro. He went into that thing from the first round. Looked good with the jab. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Yeah, from the first round, bro. Beautiful jab, was working that 1-2, was strong. You know, he was going to the body well. He shot something down there early, and that's when I knew it was gonna be problems, right? Let me sip this soda, fam. He shot that motherfucker down there early, and I seen Corey Frampton try to complain to the ref. And I say, Corey, come on, man, we just getting started. He ain't trying to do that shit. We know that. But that's just letting me know you don't want that shit to go downstairs, homie. I knew it was gonna be a problem if he can continue to go downstairs. And Hearn did that. Hearn did that, bro. Went in there handling this business. Second round came, he looked damn good again. Cracked his ass with some shit. Third round came. You know, I thought Corey Frampton finished strong in that round. I thought he landed some good things. Then come the fourth round where he dropped. I think the fourth round where he dropped him the first time. Fifth round, a little back and forth. No, I'm sorry. Fourth round was kind of close, but then Jamel Hearn took over in the end. Fifth round, he came out, dropped him. Sixth round, he came out and finished him. You know what I'm saying? Like Mortal Kombat, finish him. You feel me? And got to respect Jamel Hearn for that, bro. Going over there to Dubai. I was looking at that shit like the ring was small. It was a small ring. I thought that favored Corey Frampton. Corey Frampton should have been trying. Oh, let me put this thing on the charger. Corey Frampton should have been trying to get in the inside, right? And what he did get in the inside, Jamel Hearn shot some short shit. And I was like, oh shit. Jamel Hearn with the short shit looking good. He shot it short. And he was landing. Clearly landing, bro. Clearly landing. And being effective. Yes, sir, Renee. Clearly landing and being effective. And it was at that moment that I knew that Corey Frampton fucked up. And I knew he didn't stand a chance against that boy, Jamel Hearn, on that night. On that night. And like I say, I was pulling for Jamel Hearn, but I thought Frampton would have won that thing. You know, I thought Frampton would have won that thing. Plugging this charger in, fam. Give me 1 second. But what I like about Corey Frampton is he always shows sportsmanship. He's never a sore loser. You feel me? And he keep it real, bro. He keep it real. Unlike some people we know. Unlike some people we know. You know, they be feeling a certain type of way, acting like they fucking with you, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? Acting like they fuck with you, but they really don't. That's why I know my brother Omega got my back. You know, I ain't worrying about nothing else. Who ran away from Rigo, bro? Young Billionaire, what's going down, bro? Oh, that is the fight next. That's gonna happen in the fall time. There's no other fight. You feel me? There's no other fight. Cause Shakur, he finna get his little tune up in. This little tune up coming. Then that's when you know they got to fight in the fall. He wanted the winner. Whomever won had to see him. So it's coming. UK looking bad against our fighters. Yeah, man. Like we had Josh Warrington lose, get stopped. We had Josh Kelly lose, get stopped. Corey Frampton just took his L, got stopped. Yeah. Frampton and Quig froze out Rigo. Oh man, there's a lot of people that did Rigo wrong, bro. It's a lot of people that did Rigo wrong, bro. Not just them. You feel me? Blame Bob Earn for fucking Rigo career around with his punk ass. You know what I'm saying? That's who did Rigo wrong. After he beat Nonito Donaire and Bob Earn kicked him to Japan, and then he had a fight in Japan, and then he had went to the UK, then he made his way back to America. But Bob Earn blackballed Rigo up out of America, bro. He did him like that, champ. I think Rigo fighting against Casemiro next. Man, if he is, that's a hell of a fight. Renee, if this is true, oh. So God help me. I'm gonna love it, dog. Rigo can't sit up there and bang with him though. He gotta be smart. See, Rigo been trying to fight lately. His chin ain't that strong. You know, he ain't a strong physical presence, so he gotta use his skill set like he been doing. Jamal heard the naysayers and delivered a classic stop. Hey Spencer. Bro, classic. He retired the man. I mean, when you say stoppage, he really retired the man. He really retired the man. I think Tevin would have given Rigo a shot, just my opinion, but he lost that scrap. Yeah, but Rigo won fighting at 130, bro. No, Rigo won fighting at 130. He came back down. Or did he stay at 130 though, Spence? Did he stay at 130? I know. I mean, out of all the champions around him, if the money was right, Jamel beat Jamel beat Frampton with a buster eye and a hostile crowd. Man, look, that's impressive. That's impressive, bro. Like, but see, the crowd should never get to the fighter, in my opinion. You should never let the crowd get to you because the crowd don't fight for you. The crowd don't fight for your opponent. That's why I never really like. I understand, going to somebody else's hometown and territory. But as a fighter, if you believe in your skill set and you got tunnel vision, you can make that crowd be your crowd in your mental. You know what I'm saying? You can make them boos be against your opponent instead of you. You can always switch that shit, but it's only you and him in that ring. It's only you and him in that ring. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at that situation, no, I really don't know about that like too much of persuading people, but it could persuade the judges on if you're getting fucked around in there or it's a close round and they saying this, saying that. But yeah, it shouldn't really mean nothing. But I was gonna say something about Tevin Foreman. Yeah, Tevin, if the money right, Spence, he'll fight anybody. He'll fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? As long as the paper right. So it is what it is with that. But we gonna stick on the nouns. You know what I'm saying? We gonna stick on the nouns. And the noun is Jamel Hearn now has to see Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? Now he has to see him. Who fighting Tank? It looked like Tank and fucking Mario Barrios, homie. Mario Barrios, but we don't know. Shit, we gotta wait till some names get signed on the dotted line. Hey, Marianne G, cut that out. Tank ain't fighting no prison going. I got Tank over burials, but nothing really been said or it's been official yet. Tank going through a little situation right now, but it'll be out there. Tank back in the gym, he working his ass off. So, it look like it's gonna be burials, bro. I wanted to be Ryan Garcia, me myself. Track and found. Hey, Keith, that boy did his thing, and I like, look, bro. Shit, I thought that boy couldn't do it. I ain't gonna lie, I thought the boy couldn't do it, but he did it. He did it, dog. Like that boy looked good. He was calm, cool, and collective. Bomac say he went going 0 and 2. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. He lost some more reach. I'm not losing with her. Nah, no sir. Omega say I always bet on black. Otherwise, don't bring your punk ass back. You feel me? But I ain't gonna lie, I would have lost all y'all money tonight. If y'all gave me y'all money, even the money that y'all wanted me to put on Jamel Hearn, I'd have still took your shit and put it on Corey Frampton. You've been looking for a cripple nigga ready to kill me. You understand what I'm saying? I'd have been dodging the shit out your ass too. You feel me? But at the end of the day, Jamel Hearn went out there and did his thing, bro. And he was the favorite. That's why I'm like, oh shit, they got Jamel as the favorite. Not by that much, but he's the favorite. Me too. I thought Hearn could. Great work by Hearn. I saved Keon some money like Geico. Should have betted your ass. Hey, so is Shakur the mandatory now? Is the rankings for the belt? Yeah, Shakur in position. He in position. That's the next fight for him, bro. Long as Shakur win his next fight, which we know that's a fucking guarantee. You feel me? We know that's a guarantee. You got to see him in the fall. You got to see him in the fall. You feel me? So, like I say, he got his time. Like it don't matter who it was. If Corey Frampton would have won, it would have been good business wise because Shakur would have made more money against Corey Frampton over that way, knowing who Shakur Stevenson is. They would have built him. I mean, they would have filled that motherfucking arena up wherever they was gonna fight at. You know, Corey Frampton thought they could have put 50,000 in the seat. He thought they could have put 50,000 in the seat. Yeah, against some Jeremiah Nakatani guy. Yeah, man, you know Shakur got that, bro. Black Star, what's going down, my brother? What's going down? Black Star Sports TV 2. What happened to Black Star Sports TV 1? They shut you down or something? What happened, champ? They didn't got to you? D-Lo 404, what's going down? But yeah, man. What now? The question now, family. Where's this big fucking announcement that we supposed to get from Top Rank in terms of Bud Crawford? Did I miss something? Did y'all miss something? You feel me? Did y'all miss something out her family? Did some days pass us by and we overslept some shit? Because last time I heard, if I think I heard correctly, they must have been announcing a big time pay per view fight. You know what I'm saying? Where's the announcement? Is it Pacquiao? Is it Thurman? Is it Porter? Is it Gary Russell? Must have been an early April Fool's joke, bro. Must have been. Had to been. Per crazy, Omega. You hear me? Per crazy, bro. Per crazy. Pac-Man promoter. Here, guy said Pac versus Bud is nonsense. I seen that. Seems like everyone made an announcement this week except Top Rank about Bud next fight. That's a fact. That's a big time fact. Big time fact. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't get nothing. Straight ridiculous, bro. Pure ridiculous. And Bud hush hush about it too, other than going back and forth on Twitter with the community, right, bro? So we sitting out here thinking we finna get something big time, and we ain't got shit. We ain't got no news, no noise. Bro, Knockout said it was gonna be Thurman. I thought it was gonna be Pacquiao. I think Coach said Thurman. Or I think Coach said Thurman. Nothing has come to fruition. Hold on, y'all. Saying Bud Hush Hush, we had about 10 retired legends announce a fight and not a peep out of Bud Top Rank. If it's Beam Machine 2, I want around with every Bud fan in a YTBC. Coming from my bro Spencer, aka Fans Perspective. It is. But that's crazy. Where's the announcement, bro? Where is it? Where is it? I don't know. You don't know. We don't know. Bob Earn came out and said that shit like they just had something in the bag, like that shit was signed, sealed, and delivered. You know, Bob gonna come out and say, I said next week, not this week. What is it that you don't fucking understand? No, Bob, you said this week. I didn't fucking say this week. I don't give a fuck what I said on national television or on somebody's radio show. I said next week. And if you don't like it, get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, Bob, we know. That ain't even in theaters, my G. That's on motherfucking HBO Max, if you got it. I watched it on HBO Max once I heard Coach say he saw it. That's the only fight that's getting made, like Coach said. So and I think this shit got a lot of people that's riding for turns Bud Crawford. I think this got their ass in a frenzy as well. And they feeling some type of way. Because they run around this motherfucker talking about, oh man, Errol Spence fanboys, they don't want Bud to have to fight. But we see Errol Spence fans talking about, we pray Bud get the goddamn fight. What's the announcement? Where is the announcement? Have anybody heard anything? Mm-hmm. Alfred, it's some real shit, bro. They shouldn't just be pissed. They should be motherfucking hysterical. I mean, they should be, I'm talking about going crazy. Right? I'm mad for Bud, dog. Got this man looking like an asshole. Got this man looking like a fool-ass fool out here in these boxing streets. You know what I'm saying? But guess who allows it? Guess who put up with it? Guess who's okay with it? Ding, 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 ding. Turns Bud Crawford. He is A-okay with Bob Earn making him look like a jackass Jimmy. A-okay. You got cats out here telling him to duck Errol Spence Jr., don't fight him ever again. You got cats telling him that PBC ain't got no money. You got cats out here talking about, you know, he the #1 cat and he's done more than what Earl did. His resume is better than Earl. Only thing Earl has done was fought Keith Thurman leftovers. You know what I'm saying? If Earl don't want to make a 50-50 split, then he can go elsewhere, play with his chickens, his cows, his horses. He'll never be undisputed because Bud can say, nah, I got the WO, I got the last title, and you can't get it without my say-so looking ass niggas out here. So these niggas want Bud to play the bitch ass nigga game and hold the scrap over there. No, this my ball. My daddy bought me this ball. You better than me, so I'm gonna play by myself looking ass. That's the shit they want Bud to be on. My daddy bought me this ball. I ain't gotta play with you. They want to take his ball and go home because you bust his ass for 30 on the court. You know what I'm saying? You bust his ass for 30 on the court. And you got these cats that are telling Bud to pull one of them type of moves. Don't play with him, Bud. He too good. He too good. Your daddy bought you that ball. They telling Bud to look like a bitch ass nigga. Exactly, Spence. That's my ball, punk. They telling Bud to look like a bitch ass nigga out here. Don't fight him, Bud. Don't fight him. All alone, Earl Spence fighting the top welterweights. You know what that say? That said some shit like, he just fighting welterweights with the bigger names. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean, bro? He fighting the welterweights with the bigger names. So somebody please let me know what that shit mean. Mad Chad, what's going down, bro? Mad Chad, they mad at me, bro. They say I'm fake. They say I ain't a homeboy. You know, they say that I do sneaky shit. You know, they say I'm only around to, you know, to take what they do out here and to you know, to counter them. I ain't really around to show no love. I'm just around to steal videos and chop them up and put my own interpretation on what they saying. Yeah, man, they put me out there like I'm just a bitch ass nigga. You know what I mean? They put me out there like I'm just a bitch ass nigga, dog. You know, they listen to the little chats, the little cats in the chats talking about money been a chump. You know, they say I put them on timeout if they. That's what I hate when people say this type of shit though, y'all. Monty will put you in timeout if you don't agree with what he say. When have I ever put somebody in timeout for having their own fucking opinion, bro? For having their own opinion. Cats come around here, they get disrespectful, talk a whole lot of bullshit. You know, when a shooter shoot their ass, they blame me for them saying bullshit and getting their ass put in timeout. You know what I mean? You got cats riding with that shit. Oh, we ain't timing on nobody over here, man. You know, that's family. How the fuck can I time somebody out? They got a wrench. And I really don't even time people out on other people's shit unless you come in there and you say some shit. I let other people take care of that shit, dog. Now, if you coming out with some racist shit or you saying some weak ass shit or you just steady saying some shit over and over and over and I'm tired of looking at that shit, and if I got a wrench, then, you know, every now and then I'll shoot your ass. But I barely even shoot people in other people's fucking chat rooms. You know what I mean? I barely even click a motherfucking time them out. I'm not sensitive like that. I let you talk your shit. I'll let you get it out. I'll let the host of the show, if they want to go back and forth with you, I'll let them go back and forth with you, bro. Even over here, I usually go back and forth with you or I drop a link. If you said some shit that's debatable, I would go back and forth with you or I would drop a link. So I know Negroes is lying. I know Negroes is lying. But that's supposed to be your brothers and shit. I just seen the fight. Hearn deserves the W, and I'm glad he bounced back. He deserves the W. He stopped his ass, my brother. He stopped him, Apple. Who cares what they say? Your platform dope. I appreciate that, bro. The infamous they, huh? I never worry about what they have to say. I have my own eyes, ears, and minds. Keep doing you. That's what I'm gonna do. Man, and Omega over all the time, bro. Exactly. Haters shouldn't complain if they being disrespectful. That's the only time they get their ass popped and kicked out. They being disrespectful. Anybody come over here and got something to say about an Earl Spencer or Turnbull Crawford situation, I will invite you on the panel and let you get your shit off so you don't have to sit right there and do all that goddamn typing in the chat. 9 times out of 10, I know myself. I know myself. Right? So when niggas be over there talking about, oh yeah, money will block you if you have a different opinion, I won't even answer back. I won't even answer back. You feel me? And I mean, every time I go to somebody's shit, and if I'm talking to the host of the show, they always trying to like you should see how the chat go crazy. Oh, nigga in the wheelchair, like all this shit they say. I don't even answer them cats back. I let them cats how they look fun, do what they want to do. I ain't got time to be sitting up here testing back to 1,000 motherfuckers over here, wasting my time for what? Feel how you feel. I will be live. If you feel that way, come on over. I will drop the link for you. You know what I mean? And if you feel like you can smoke a nigga, then smoke him. Let's see if you can smoke me, nigga. You know? Cats out here, dog. I tell you, bro. Cats be holding grudges on you, and you don't even be knowing why. Like when have I, Omega? When have I ever went at somebody without saying their name, bro? If I got something against somebody, like if I got something to say to you, homie, I'm not fit to be one of these beat around the bush ass Negroes. I'm not fit to be no subliminal nigga. Y'all not gonna have to say, "Hey, who money talking about?" Never. Y'all ain't gonna never have to say, "Damn, bro, who money talking about, bro?" Or y'all ain't gonna never have to say money. Just give us a hint, bro, who you talking about? Because I'm gonna put a nigga name in the title and invite your ass on, or I'll come and see you on your shit. Or I'll come and see you on your shit, bro. So for Negroes to be like, oh, money, you being sneaky. I'm being sneaky on what? On some motherfucking boxing shit? Man, I ain't never been a snake in my life, never will be. Feel me? If I got an agenda, it's gonna be straightforward. If I got something against you, it's gonna be straightforward. Straightforward, bro. But cats be holding on to shit thinking you talking about them when you don't be talking about them. And that's what it be. That's what it be, bro. When you talking, cats be sitting around listening to you talk, and they think you addressing them when you don't even be saying shit to them, bro. And they be feeling some type of way about that shit. And they be holding on to grudges and shit. Because they feel like you addressing them. Man, it's crazy. But this Bud Crawford shit got niggas all in their feelings, dog. It got niggas all in their feelings. And every time, like I say, every time, it never fails. Every time somebody speaking on Earl Spence about Terrence Bud Crawford situation, it's always in a disrespectful manner. But people know how to switch shit up so much and switch it over. They'll make it look like the people that rep for Earl Spence that's talking about Bud is disrespecting him in a disrespectful manner. Now, credit, you got a couple cats out here that's going crazy on Bud Crawford ass. You know what I'm saying? I like BFTB, my brother. But BFTB shit is always open. Always. BFTB ain't never ducked no smoke. BFTB ain't never backed down from what we talking about. Never. Never. And I don't see nobody showing up over there that's talking that shit, talking to BFTB. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody going over there talking that shit to BFTB. But they try to do it subliminal. If you in a man chat room and he cussing Bud out or he making jokes about Bud and you over there saying this and saying that, don't tell me nothing. So how come you ain't saying shit to him? If that's how you feeling. How come you ain't saying shit to him? So you gonna hold that grudge in and wait till somebody say something that you feel like disrespecting you for you to come out and say what you really feel. Be that bitch was going down, Queen. How you doing, love? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Daniel Nixon, what's going down, fam? Much love, much appreciate for always coming through showing love. Exactly. People be up in their feelings before finding out if they the ones being talked to. Yeah, they make themselves be the one being talked to. I see Bud versus Spence. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, man. I see Bud versus Spence wider and Bud favored by the day, but I respect the others. Don't agree whatsoever with my opinion. That's why the fights happen in the ring, not in our opinion. Yeah, the fight gonna happen to me. It's still gonna happen. When you say I see Bud versus Spence wider and Bud's favored by the day, that's what you see. Now, what I supposed to say? Block you and kick you out of here because you say that? I got it as a 50-50 fight. That I got Earl winning. You know what I'm saying? So if you come over here and you saying Bud, you think Bud gonna win, I damn sure know I ain't blocking you. Right? If you come over here and you say something about all money, I think Bud deserve this and Bud deserve that, I damn sure ain't blocking you. You know what I mean? So I just know how cats be, man. Cats just be talking and want to be seen, dog. Bro, Swift, what's going down, bro? Cats just be talking and be want to be seen, bro. That's it. They want to be seen. And when you don't get them Negroes no attention, they'll do whatever to get attention like a bitch. Do whatever. Throw 1,000 comments in there. Yeah. Oh, you a cripple nigga. Oh, you did. Oh, you did. To try to make you see them, and you still ignore motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But cats say that you being sneaky and you being disrespectful to them, which is not true. Not true at all. But I put up the comments of niggas talking about you. I put up the comments and I laugh at them, but niggas talking about you. You feel me? So they can feel, yeah, man, you know, or you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, right? If me and my brother Omega saying something, right? And my brother Omega be like, he say something that I don't agree with. And I be like, oh, nah, hell no, Omega, bro. Get out of here with that shit, dog. You know, damn well that shit ain't true. Yada, 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 this, that, and the third. We're talking about a situation. And a nigga come in here and say, nah, Mighty Man Omega Red been a weak ass, suck ass dude, bro. And I put the comment up there and say, yeah, ha ha ha, laugh. What type of nigga am I? You feel me? What type of nigga am I? I'm just as a sucker as the nigga that said it, bro. Because first of all, you ain't gonna put up no comments saying shit about Omega saying, oh, he's been. I'm like, hold on, bro. You tripping. That's my brother, dog. Don't get this shit misunderstood. You know what I mean? We going back and forth about what we talking about, but homie, calm that shit down. Calm that shit down. Matter of fact, let me get this message up out of here. And you know, you got one more time to say some disrespectful shit or you gone. Or guess what? You might be gone on that time, homie. You might be gone on that time. But Negroes want to say that you a snake and you this, that, and all that shit. A little bit more, bro. You know what I'm saying? You this, that, and you all that. You know, but it's crazy, dog. It's crazy. If I call your brother and I fuck with you, bro, then I fuck with you. And I look at you as a brother. You know what I'm saying? I look at you as a brother. If I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to you. And we joking, and we know how we all joke, bro. We all joke. And if you take a motherfucking joke out of context and you get in your feelings, dog, that's on you. That's on you. And then you say some shit that you've been wanting to say all along. You know what I mean? You saying some shit that you've been wanting to say all along. But that's how cats be, bro. We don't, Swift. We don't partake in lame activities, bro. Never have, never will. Never have, never will. My man said I started out with it 45, 55 expense favor, but now have it flipped. None of that matters though. The best man on the fight night will win, in my opinion, or anyone else's opinion won't change that. So I want to ask you a question though, bro. I want to ask you a question, D-Lo Fofo. I want you to listen to me good, bro. You say you started out with 45, 55 in Earl Spence favor, right? And I want you to hear me. What fight was it when you had it 45, 55? When you started out, what fight was it, bro? Because I need to get something understood. Because last time I checked, my brother, Errol Spence has been fighting the top competition. He's been fighting the best competition out there that you can fight at 147, and he's been looking impressive. He's been looking impressive. Sean Porter, that was an 8-4 victory for me. Danny Garcia was almost 8-4, 9-3. Mikey Garcia was a wash. That was a wash. That man came off a car crash. I finished move. That man came off a car crash and took on Danny Garcia and won that bitch 8-4, 9-3. Maybe some people had a 10-2. Who knows? So I'm just kind of confused. If you say you can start off 45, 55 for Spence, where did it drop? Or what did Spence show you to show that, you know, that he's dropped in performances to where you're looking at Bud and saying that, you know what, looking at the competition that Bud fought and looking at the competition that Errol Spence fought, that I can say now that Errol Spence has dropped off and now Bud is the guy that I put in front. You see what I'm saying? So when you say certain things, you got to make sure you really feel how you feel, bro. And I'm not saying you don't feel like something to switch. Maybe you're saying something that I don't see. But all I've seen Errol Spence do is win and look impressive while winning. So if it's a drop off, I need to know where's that drop off and how could you switch up from Errol Spence from 55 to 45 to Terrence Bud Crawford. About to bring my bro Love one on this deal. Yeah, when Bud first said his name, I had it 55-45 for Spence. Okay, so where you go, D-Lo? You said when Bud first said his name, when was that and what fight was that? Because the only thing Errol Spence done was fight the better competition and look damn good winning. Even when he won at 100%. And we know he won at 100%. Yep. Bud got rocked by Bean Machine while Earl been putting on classics. He destroyed Danny. I had it 10-2. That's from Alfred. I gave DSG 1 round. Swift say, that's why I've been rocking with you, bro. You keep shit straight up and down the middle. A man of integrity. Thank you so much, Swift, bro. See, I got the exact opposite opinion. Bud just wants someone to retire him. Man, my dog Love One, what's going down? Family, how you feeling over there, man?
What's good, man? You hear me?
You're on mute.
Let me see.
Damn, nigga, put a shirt on around this motherfucker, nigga.
You don't hear me?
We can't hear shit, bro.
Hold up.
We'll let them get that thing together. You know, I only say what I mean. I mean not necessarily see what you see in either Spencer or Bud. I was habitually picking against Bud up until the Ndongo fight. I'm a believer now. So no, I'm just asking you, bro. So you said you heard him? Y'all heard him? Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Back, little one.
Huh?
They got it because somebody said you heard him, but I don't hear you, bro.
Oh shit.
I ain't my Brody, man.
Hey, you clearly. I don't know why this shit doing this shit. All right.
Yeah, so you say you was only picking them habitually. When Spence beat Brooke, I felt like it was 55-45. Bud beat but but Bud. But ever since Spence beat Porter and Mean Machine dropped Bud, I have been saying Spence straight up. I feel you, Alfred. Like I'm not getting my dude D'Lo 404. I'm not really getting him. Like now I understand if you had Bud winning, low one.
Yo, you hear me?
Damn, I still can't hear you, bro.
What the fuck?
Omega said I heard both of y'all. Damn, why I don't hear him then? Let me see something. I don't hear him. They hear you, loved one, but I don't, bro.
That's weird as hell. It's the deal, people. It's your boy Love When I Hate One in the building with your boy Monty Brown TV, man. Ready to talk that boxing.
I can't hear you, bro. You talking like a motherfucker too. Why the fuck I can't hear him? Hold on, bro.
Damn, is it something I'm doing wrong on my end? Shit.
Yeah, I know. Oh, y'all saying y'all hear him, bro. I don't know why I can't hear him. Shit.
That shit weird as fuck.
I don't know. I might have to put him on speaker. That shit. That's weird as fuck.
Audio. Hold
Hold
up.
up, that one, but let me see something real fast. I ain't got shit regularly Spencer. Yeah, I'm working on a touchscreen computer over here. Bet your computer ain't touchscreen, nigga. Huh? Huh, Spencer? I bet your computer ain't touchscreen, Negro. And I got this from a brother who showed love. And that nigga's a motherfucking computer wizard. You don't fuck with nothing but the high price shit. Nigga trying to crack a joke on Monty B. You better not try to crack a joke on me, Spencer.
Bronze Bomber. That's it. That's it. Don't worry, Wilder. You still king.
Say something, little one.
Your boy Love When I Hate One in the building.
Yeah, I can hear you through this thing, but it's crazy though. It's gonna be a little delay though. Be that bitch 18 Wilder. Lori, what's going down, Queen?
Yeah, man, you hear me though? My Nate.
Jamel Hearn put on a great performance. Yeah, I heard you. It's gonna be a delay though, but go ahead, get your thoughts. Love went on the fight, bro.
Well, unfortunately, I missed the fight. You know, I'm over here in Cali. was sleep. But man, when I got up and I watched the highlights, and not to mention my brother Monty Brown TV told me that Carl Frampton got knocked out, and I was just like, shit, goddamn, Carl Frampton just need to retire, man. You just go ahead and hang it up. Carl Frampton gave us some good fights in the sport of boxing, and it is what it is, man. Sometimes you just gotta realize when it's time to just hang it the fuck up, man. It is what it is. I didn't see him get knocked out, but this is why we love the sport so much, which is boxing, because you get the unexpected. So it is what it is. That's how I look at it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know I probably got a little delay though. I heard what you said though. It's gonna take a little time, y'all, because I gotta listen through my phone. But yeah, he knocked him out, and he did retire, bro.
Oh, okay.
Now, I want to address this real fast. Then we're gonna get back to the show. But my man say to keep it short and sweet, I favor EJ because I was not sold on Bud as a legit welterweight and his ability to take shots from welterweights, and EJ was stopping everything he fought. But those have changed.
Mm-hmm.
Then he say, I'm gonna leave it at that, as I don't break down fights that aren't made. I certainly don't expect you to agree whatsoever, and that's cool as an ice cube, which is all good. I understand what you're saying. But the thing is this, bro. If you saying Earl was stopping everything up until now, and he's still winning, right? He's still winning, and he's still winning in impressive fashion. If you had it 55-45 for Earl, where's the drop off? Just because you seen Bud come to 47 and beat the talent that he beat, right? One man that Earl already stopped. One man, Amir Khan, that really didn't want no smoke. He quit on the fucking stool last time I got hit in the nuts. Jeff Horn, who I give him credit for, right? But the entire PBC would run through Jeff Horn, right? Then when we look at Benavidez, I think Earl would have stopped them earlier than Bud, especially being a stable target. You know what I mean? Then when you look at Mean Machine, I damn sure think Earl would have stopped him earlier than Bud. So when you look at the level of competition, you look at the level of competition that Earl fought, right? When you look at Earl fighting Mikey Garcia, who is a veteran fighter, who knows how to survive in the ring, because veteran fighters know how to survive, especially if they get their ass whooped and they don't want to get stopped. Because don't forget, the daddy wanted that fight stopped. You understand? The daddy wanted to stop. Rob Garcia just gave his little brother a chance, to guard on the shield, but to keep himself in position.
Yep.
You look at Sean Porter. Nobody has stopped Sean Porter. Porter is a motherfucking dog and an animal, right? And we know Earl was fucking around, but nonetheless, Earl still went in there to me, won that fight 8-4, and hit Porter on the motherfucking chin and dropped him.
Yep.
Came back off a car crash. No tune-up. Went in there and fought Danny Garcia, a top 5 welterweight. And beat him worse than anybody ever beat him. Porter and Thurman was close. Some people had Danny winning those fights. Earl, clean wash. So if you had Earl 55-45, right? I haven't seen no drop off from Earl Spence. I've seen the same turns Bud Crawford, right? But it's just me, man. It's just a little mind-boggling, bro. So, your pick is your pick. I can't tell you who to pick. Love one, quit showing that shit on my screen. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, champ. Let me see something. Let me read this, and then love one, I'm gonna get to you.
All right.
Frampton went into the fight. Just like Lamont versus Lipinets. Top 3 pound for pound, Canelo, Bud, Hulk Hogan, said Johnny, man. Yep, Earl still impresses me. The momentum is the key to me. Bud isn't fighting top competition while Spence is fighting top competition. I hear you, Alfred. Say, if Bud was already a welterweight, I would have favored him from jump. I would like to see you get an interview with Coach Jesse Robertson He will give you a great breakdown of the fight between EJ and Bud, and he will tell you exactly why EJ going to win. You gotta let me know who that is, guys. Jesse Robinson. I'm gonna go. Robert, is it Robertson? Yeah, I'm gonna look him up and I'm trying to make it happen. Earl would have stopped all of those guys. Just he said Earl would have stopped all of those guys. Crawford would beat Porter in a close fight. I don't see none of them guys beating Bud. I don't see none of Bud opponents beating Earl. I don't care if Earl had Blu-ray and the Terminator. Once you step up in competition on a high level, you're not going to stop everybody. Niggas don't know boxing at all. What up, Monty? Dirt Deluxe, what's going down? Still say, Monty motherfucker just be drinking the Kool-Aid and moving on emotion. Monty motherfucker just be drinking the Kool-Aid and moving on emotions, trying to make their subjective opinions the objective reality. I mean, that reality is that reality. I ain't trying to change nobody's mind or switch nobody's mind. I just want to understand certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because if you had somebody leading the pack, if you had somebody 45, 55, or whatever you had, right? And this man has not showed a drop off. Just because a man came up and showed you that he's a full fledged welterweight, but I'm not saying you. I'm just saying this man has not shown a drop off. He's been fighting a tougher competition, the top competition, and even his fans will acknowledge that. You know what I mean? And he's been looking impressive. I just can't see how you can switch it up and say, you know what, I got Bud 55-45 now. You know what I'm saying? Just me. But to each his own. I ain't telling nobody to switch that shit up, but something just be a little mind boggling to me. That's all. Salute, Money Brown. So-called casual, what's going down? Looking at strength and weakness of Bud, there are on two. Looking at the strengths and weakness of Bud, there are on two people. There are only two people at 147 that can beat him. Doesn't mean they will. Porter and Spence. The only guy at 147 that I see that can beat EJ is Bud. Bud is not who y'all think he is. That boy on this coach shit. The Birds are who we think they is, and we left them off the hook. They're not fighting, boys. It won't happen. They go fight, man. I'm still gonna believe they go fight. It's too much money not to fight, regardless of what's going down. You feel me? But what's your thoughts on that, love one? What's your thoughts on Earl and Bud Crawford? And what happened to the big announcement, love one?
Man, if you ask me, man, you already know how I feel. I feel the same way I've been feeling for the past 3 to 4 years, man. I feel like this fight could have been made, and I feel like the fight need to happen. Um, but people got to remember, like, in my opinion, I feel like the longer it takes the fight to get made, the more it favors Errol Spence, man. Errol Spence is younger. Errol Spence is fighting better competition than Terrence Crawford, which counts for a lot. You know, you got experience in sparring against great opponents, and in the actual ring, you got experience versus good
So,
opponents,
so
and you go argue great, I guess. But I'm gonna say this: I don't know if Terrence Crawford. I heard somebody say that they got Terrence Crawford being Sean Porter. I don't know if Terrence Crawford can beat Sean Porter. I don't know that. He would have to prove that to me. You know, I don't know if Crawford could beat. And I know this might sound crazy, but I don't know if Crawford can beat Keith Thurman right now. You know, we just don't know these things because Terrence Crawford hasn't beaten a welterweight that's in the top four, in the top three. So it's easy to just say, oh, I know Terrence Crawford to do this. I know Terrence Crawford to do that. That's easy to do. But this is the sport of boxing. I don't know if Terrence Crawford is gonna go in there and clearly beat a fucking Sean Porter. I don't know. But as I said before, I know we didn't talk about that fight. I don't want to ramble too much. Now I'm just really tired of talking about this shit, man. I need this fight to go down. This fight is on a Sugar Ray Leonard,
oh
Tommy
no,
Hearns
you can
type
talk
of
about it.
level. Yeah, this fight is on the Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, somebody OS got to go type of level. Man, stop playing with my boxing. Playing my boxing, it's like playing my motherfucking emotions, man. Just make the goddamn fight happen so we can talk our shit about it. That's my thoughts on it. And I don't see one more thing. I
Yeah,
don't see why Terrence
that's
Crawford
crazy.
If he's that
But
sure he's
it's
gonna
the
beat
truth.
Errol Spence,
No pun intended.
if he's that sure he's gonna beat Errol Spence, why not just take the 60-40, whip Errol Spence ass, and in the rematch you will be the boss, baby. Let's do it, man. Shit. Damn.
That's a fact. Yeah, we'll have a little delay because I got to listen to Love one through the damn thing because I don't know why I can't hear him through my shit. But, if y'all see me taking a little time because I'm trying to hear what my brother said. Kind of loco, what's going down? And just at least say, Bud won't Pac-Man or Spence to retire him. Bud won't fight Porter because Porter will expose him. I certainly thought we would have had the fight by now for sure, but we seem too rarely get what we want when we want as fight fans. EJ improving more than Bud is. That's why I say momentum. Okay. But Bud getting finessed by Bob with the pack fight for almost a decade. That's a fact. We don't know that anyone beats anyone until they fight. I don't know that any welterweight beats Thurman for sure, except for the one who already beat him. That's boxing. Bonnie, I just sent you something on your IG about Coach JR. Check it out later. All right, I got you, bro. I feel you. Bud hasn't been the top 5 welterweight. We need to see Bud fight a top tier dude. Bud versus Keith will be a bomb burner. First person to land something nasty wins, in my opinion. All strings seems to lead to Bud versus Spence. That's how big that fight is. I hope boxing gets this one right. Big boss with a win. Bud had behind his master Bob. Look, I look at that fight, bro. Like Bud fighting Thurman is a hell of a fight. Keith Thurman is hell for anybody the first 6 rounds. Anybody at welterweight. You know what I mean? Anybody at welterweight. You feel me? All right. And then we look at Porter. Porter is hell for anybody. You got people out here talking about, Bud go knock Porter out. That's easy, an easy fight to figure out. Porter ain't this, Porter ain't that. Even with a fucking Mikey Garcia. I don't know if Bud stopped Mikey Garcia. You see what I'm saying? People are trying to take that shit, what Bud's been doing against the competition that he's been doing against, and this is no knock on Bud. I give him all the credit for who he fought, right? Skills is still skills at the end of the day. I am a skilled man. I am an eye test man, right? But I ain't gonna make it like I don't see skills in no motherfucking Porter. I don't see skills in Thurman or Danny or Mikey. You know what I'm saying? People are shit on those dudes. Oh, now, like a motherfucker actually said they give Amir Khan credit for, they give Bud credit for Amir Khan because he didn't want no more. But Porter and Danny is Keith Thurman's leftovers. Let that sink in.
Man, all Terrence Crawford.
Amir Khan, a motherfucker who's been knocked out 185 times, right? Stopped on a fucking, he stopped and say he got hit in his nuts. He get credit, right? Then Bud get credit for stopping Mean Machine. He get credit for stopping fucking Jose Benavidez. He get credit for beating Jeff Horn, and he get credit for beating Kell Brook. But Earl Spence gets no credit from a broken Brook. Brook is a broken Brook, a small Mikey, right? A Danny and a Sean that's keep leftovers. Like them dudes just walks in the park. Now imagine we talking about a world champion and keep we talking about a world champion in Kell Brook. We talking about a 4-division world champion Mikey Garcia. We talking about a 2-division world champion in Danny and a 2-time world champion in motherfucking Sean Porter. And if we play where are they now? If we play where are they now, right? And this is how I like to do this shit. Where is Mikey Garcia, everybody? And I finna come to you, loved one. Where is Mikey Garcia? Arguably about to get a fight with Manny Pacquiao. Still on top of the game. Still on top of the game. Where is Sean Porter? Probably get a fight with motherfucking Bud Crawford. Still on top of the game. Still on top of the game. Where was Kell Brook? He just fought Terrence Crawford. Just fought Terrence Crawford. Where is Danny Garcia? Arguably going to 154 and gonna be right in the mix with all the rest of the champions. That's what you call top competition. That's what the fuck you call top competition. Where's Jeff Horn? Where's Amir Khan? Where's Mean Machine? Who he just beat? Did that shit get any notoriety? Kell Brook, we don't know what the fuck he doing next.
Kell Brook need to retire.
Right? He just fought Kell. So people just talk, bro. Yeah, people just talk. Like him and Amir Khan look like they about to fight, loved one, but we'll see though, bro. We'll see. But go ahead, loved one. Touch on it, bro.
No, I mean, when it comes down to I don't know how. First of all, I don't know how can somebody not give Errol Spence credit for beating Kell Brook. He was the first welterweight to beat Kell Brook. He took that strap. I don't know how somebody in their right mind could not give him credit for Kell Brook. But when it comes down to Kell Brook, I think the only fight out there left for him is the Amir Khan fight, and that's just a little grudge match, little backyard type of scrap they could have, and they could both call it a day. I just feel like Terrence Crawford, man, he could shut us all up if he just take that little 60-40 and fight Errol Spence, man, and beat Errol Spence, which I don't see happening today. Like years ago, I had Crawford beating Errol Spence, but this Errol Spence today, I just don't see it, man. And we have to remember that Terrence Crawford ain't no spring chicken neither. But like I said, Monty, I really ain't got too much thoughts on it because I'm basically repeating myself, you know, what I've been saying for years. You know, Terrence Crawford need to just take that 40-60. If he feel in his heart he can beat Errol Spence, and he's the king at fucking welterweight. That's simple. Terrence Crawford, instead of going through all these other fights and shit like that, take that 40-60, beat Errol Spence, and, you know, you the king at welterweight, man. That's my thoughts on that shit, Monty, you know? Yeah.
Facts, bro. Facts. Say Earl broke Kell Brook eye. He gets full credit for that. Only a hater tried to discredit that. He broke a dude's face, man. Yeah, bro, but leave it up to them. He's a broken Brook. And they don't talk about how Brook set out so a shit could heal, and then set out an extra month so it can really heal. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, dog. It's
And
crazy, bro.
let
It's
me ask.
just that when I look at that situation, bro, when I look at the situation, nobody keeps it real nowadays.
Hell no. Hey, Monty, let me
Go
ask.
ahead, Lil Wayne. You know I got the delay over here.
Yeah. But I'm just gonna say one thing, just to add to your point. We have to remember that Kell Brook was also getting hit on the eye before that fight happened. He was in sparring getting hit on the eye, taking flush punches on the eye, and it wasn't being affected by nobody. So we have to take that into account too. That's all I want to say.
What else I hear about the situation, Lil Wayne, everybody is saying, Kell Brook was whooping Earl Spence's ass before his eye went out. So they'll get Kell Brook all the credit in the world and say he was whooping Earl ass before the eye went out. But then when Earl broke the eye socket, and he wasn't whooping ass before the eye went out, we went over and watched that fight. But when Earl fucked the other eye up and ended up stopping him, Kell Brook broke him. That's what I mean by excuses. And
Yeah,
not only that, Kell Brook went into depression mode after Earl Spence, everybody. Understand, Earl Spence hit that man into, and this ain't a good thing to say. Kell Brook turned into a drunk. He went into depression. Thank God he got himself back. You don't want to see that happen to nobody, right? But Earl Spence did that to that man. So you never the same after Earl Spence ass whooping.
yeah,
Never the same. You feel me?
yeah, that's
So
true.
we will see, man. Look,
And I had Kell Brook winning that fight, so you know.
I want Bud. Yeah, I wanted Bud to get Manny Pacquiao. Right. I want Bud to get that shit feel weird as fuck. I want Bud to get Manny Pacquiao because I want him to start holding his weight. You feel me?
Yeah.
So he could come to the table and argue to get 55-45. But even if he beat Manny Pacquiao, to me, it's still 60-40. It's still 60-40 because Earl Ass is already on pay per view, going on his fourth pay per view. So because Bud gonna do one pay per view, a good pay per view with Manny Pacquiao, that don't change nothing, bro. It
I'm
don't change nothing.
not gonna lie about that, money. I feel like
Spence versus Crawford drama is tiring.
if let's just say if Terrence Crawford goes in this fight and he puts Manny Pacquiao away, like on some Marquez type shit, money. I mean, Terrence Crawford just may be able to ask for that 45-55, you know? If he go in there, do something to Manny Pacquiao that we ain't seen in a while.
Look,
I don't know, money. You know? He's still gonna be the B side.
but
Hands down.
what has happened to Manny Pacquiao? That's the thing. What has happened to Manny Pacquiao that we haven't seen already? You feel me? We seen him get knocked the fuck out.
That's true.
We seen him get outboxed. You know what I mean? And like I say, I want Terrence Bud Crawford go in there and beat the shit out of him. And I was saying that to myself, like, what can he do to Manny Pacquiao that haven't happened to him already? I feel like Earl Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford's gonna retire Manny Pacquiao. Whomever he fight. If he fight Bud gonna retire him. If he fight Earl gonna retire him. But it's not gonna take away that if Bud get him and do his job. You know what I mean? 45-55, I won't be pissed off. But if Earl still say 60-40, I can understand that as well. I can understand it as well. But Cass out here, they just ain't keeping it real, bro.
Oh, hell, they're not gonna keep it real. And that's what I was gonna say. And we know all the Errol Spence haters out there, right? Let's just say Terrence Crawford, because that's all the Errol Spence haters can live off of, is that the fact that Terrence Crawford beat Jeff Horn, who beat Manny Pacquiao. So just imagine if Terrence Crawford goes in this fight and just stop Manny Pacquiao. They're gonna really make it seem like Errol Spence don't want no smoke with Terrence Crawford now. You see what that boy just did to Pacquiao. You see what that boy just did to Pacquiao. Y'all don't want shit, man. This shit is comedy, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. I'm talking about Bud gonna become the A side after that.
Oh,
he just knocked out Manny Pacquiao. Earl didn't get Manny Pacquiao, even though we know Earl told Manny, let's make the fight happen.
No, and a lot of people are gonna be saying that, oh, Errol Spence can't beat Pacquiao. Errol Spence can't beat no motherfucking Pacquiao. No, you know how this shit gonna spin, man. You know that's gonna be everywhere. You see what Bud just did to
Last Punch Out TV was going down, my brother. How you feeling, champ?
And then we have to understand this too, Monty. A lot of the casuals only know a Manny Pacquiao.
Well, your excuses.
A lot of casuals is gonna blow that shit up out of proportion. Oh, you talk about the guy that knocked out Manny Pacquiao? Facts, D-Lo. Facts. Makes sense.
Fact. Whatever makes the fight so big that it can't be avoided is what I want to see happen. This fight won't happen, money. I'm sorry. Both these niggas are getting up. Well, that's on you, big dog. We're getting on your nerves, my brother. I still think the fight is going to happen. So I'm staying optimistic. You know what I mean? Bud ain't the draw in the fight many years. That's a fact, brotherhood. But they ain't going to see it that way, especially if you win. Earl Spence is a bad motherfucker in his own right. So whatever Bud does to Pacquiao won't change how EJ and Bud match up. Shit. That's what you say.
That's for hardcore.
That's what you say.
That's for hardcore boxing fans. I maybe will accept that, but everybody that's on this YouTube shit ain't a hardcore fan, man. They not, and you got to understand, even without Manny Pacquiao, they saying this shit. So just imagine Terrence Crawford stopping Pacquiao. they gonna really blow this shit up.
Mm-hmm. And not only that, though, loved one, the way they go promote it, right? The way they go promote it to the casuals. Because look, you got to understand, ESPN is already painting a picture that Earl Spence is afraid of Terrence Bud Crawford. Understand the picture ESPN painting. And that's going out to a lot of people. So to people who don't watch boxing and don't know who Earl Spence is, and they head, oh, Terrence Crawford's a bad motherfucker. Earl Spence is afraid of him. He don't want to fight him, right? So if they promote it that way, then you put Pacquiao down with Bud, and like my brother Lowe said, if he knock him out, because people ain't see Pacquiao go down in a minute. Adrian Bronner, Keith Thurman, I think the last fight after that was Lucas Matisse, right? So if you go out there and knock out Manny Pacquiao on a big stage, Terrence Bud Crawford become this motherfucking monster killer, right? Where Bob should have been had him at anyway.
Yep.
People gonna be looking at Bud as the favorite, and they're gonna be talking shit about Earl Spence. Non-boxing fans, none like the casual that don't know about boxing, because that's what ESPN is doing. Understand? They try to get Kell Brook to say that Bud is better than Earl Spence 1,000,001 times. But salute to Kell Brook for staying solid and saying, you know, just because he stopped me don't mean that he's gonna stop Earl Spence or he's gonna beat Earl Spence. Go look at Mark Krieger. Come on, man, you fought them both. Come on, just tell us, who do you think is better? The man, like, I don't know, motherfucker. That's why they got to fight. You know what I'm saying? They school different than the UK fighters. So they went on the Earl Spence spurring campaign. So it's a whole lot of shit that's gonna play a factor in this fight. But nonetheless, right? Nonetheless, Earl Spence is the A side, man. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Terrence Bud Crawford. My only thing is when it comes to the business side, as we all saying, right? Earl Spence got the lead. He got the lead, bro. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Especially if you think Bud can win, like Lowe say, Bud, if you really feel like he can whoop this boy ass, go over there, beat his ass. And in the rematch, you either get 60-40 or Earl Spence go to 154 and you the dog to beat that motherfucking 47 with all the scraps. You know what I'm saying? So we'll just see, bro. We'll just see. But I need to know, loved one, where the fuck is this big announcement for Bud Crawford and who the fuck is he fighting next?
I thought me and you talked about this off air the other day, and that it was some type of confirmation for the Manny Pacquiao versus Terrence Crawford fight. I thought that was gonna be the big announcement, and I heard that Manny Pacquiao was supposed to be getting cashed out something crazy for that fight. But you know, this ain't the first time in boxing we heard of a big announcement and this shit ain't happened. I mean, shit, what's going on with Tyson Fury versus AJ? Is it that confirmed for the fucking 20th time? So that shit don't surprise me. I don't think there is no big announcements for Terrence.
That shit ain't that shit ain't confirmed.
Let me tell you this. I don't think it is no big announcements for Terrence Crawford unless we're talking about Errol Spence or fucking maybe a Keith Thurman or Manny Pacquiao. Everybody else ain't no big announcement. I guess you could say Mikey. Mikey will probably be because of the Mikey name and shit like that. But
thanks.
I just don't know, man. Terrence Crawford. It would really shock me if I heard Terrence Crawford versus Manny Pacquiao is fighting this year.
But this is the thing, though. I'm getting a delay. So you know, when I see Earl, I'm sorry, y'all. When I see Keith Thurman, I see Sean Porter. I can't really look at those as being big. It's big fights, right? For us waiting, like LeBron going to Miami or some shit, or KD going to the Golden State, it ain't on that stage. A Manny Pacquiao fight, I can see it. You know what I'm saying? Because where the fight will be taking place and how much money will be involved for Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big fight for Bud Crawford. But Manny Pacquiao will be the story. You know what I'm saying? The headline. Can Manny Pacquiao beat Bud Crawford? You know what I mean? Manny Pacquiao is a draw over in Dubai or over in one of them Arab countries because they want Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? So this is no knock on Bud Crawford. But like my brother, the Brotherhood say, Pacquiao is the headliner. He's the one selling the fight. And this is taking nothing away from Bud because we know Bud and Earl would be a headline. That would be a big fucking fight. Earl Spence with Bud Crawford. But Earl Spence has to be leading that court. It has to be Earl Spence on it. You know what I mean? So that's all I could have seen was a Manny Pacquiao fight. And Bud came out of Seth on Akin Barak and said, if my business don't work out with Pacquiao, right? Because Akin Barak already said it, like, so the business is Pacquiao, it gonna be Sean, right? So he said if it ain't Pacquiao, he comes to Sean Porter.
Yeah.
I will play it on here, y'all, but I don't want to get copy strike. Bud said if it ain't Manny Pacquiao, he want to see Sean Porter. So by next week, like my brother BLTB just showed on his Instagram, dude is hilarious. It's been days now. We on Saturday. We on Saturday. We need at least by Tuesday, bro. We need that big announcement, Mr. Bob Aaron,
I
Mr.
forgot.
Terrence Boyd Crawford. We need that announcement of who you're fighting, bro. Because y'all the one put it out there. Y'all the one said he got a big fight coming on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So we need to see. Go ahead, loved one.
In all fairness to Errol Spence, his past 3 fights, big fights, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, and who we fought before that?
All 3 fights back to back to back, all pay-per-view. Up here had Mikey, Sean, and Danny.
Yeah,
Mikey, and Danny. All 3 fight pay-per-view fights.
yeah, man, and those are all elite fighters right there. So let me tell you this: usually, and then he finna fight Ugas, okay, another top welterweight. But usually, fighters take, a good fight. They may take a hard fight every blue moon, and then they take
On pay-per-view.
a regular fight like that. I mean, Errol Spence has been fighting back to back top welterweights, man. So, I mean, you got to get a man to just do. But I was going to say something about the Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford fight. My bad, I left my boy Sean Porter out of that. That is a big fight if they announce that fight. I think Sean Porter, besides Errol Spence, man, Sean Porter can bring a lot of the things that Errol Spence can bring to Terrence Crawford. I do not know can Terrence Crawford beat a fucking Sean Porter, man. I do not know that. But that is a mega fight if that fight do get announced, especially with all this quarantine and shit. Y'all there?
I'm gonna fan Frank. I'm taking this message up. Yeah, I'm gonna low one. But yeah, my man say De Niro. Hold on, he said I like that. Truthfully, I don't want to see Bud or Earl fight Manny. Let Manny fight Mikey and retire. That's what I thought would happen to Nero, right? I thought that would happen. The reason why I was okay with Earl and Bud fight Manny is because he had that WA super. He had a world title. I knew they was chasing him for leverage. If Earl get Manny first, I got 3 scraps. I'm still in the front center. I just beat Pacquiao on another big ass pay-per-view. Now it gotta be 60-40, right? But if I get Pacquiao, I beat him. I get the WBA super title. Now I'm unified champion. I just beat Manny Pacquiao on a big pay-per-view. Now it's a 50-50, right? Now it's a 50-50. But now when Manny gave up the title, you heard me, De Niro, when he gave up the, well, I ain't gonna say gave up the title, when they took the title from Manny ass and they gave it to Ugas, and then they took the regular from him and gave it to Jamal James, I said, okay, well, this moved Manny out the equation. Mm-hmm. Now Bud can fight Porter, Earl can fight Ugas, and now these boys can get it on. You feel me? I'm still not mad at Bud fighting Manny. Yes, you went on the pay-per-view. Yes, you beat Manny, but you're not getting that scrap, bro. You're not getting that scrap. So that scrap hold the weight. People want to make it like the belts don't hold weight now because Earl getting the belts. Now that Earl getting the belts, oh, the belts ain't shit, and he just got 3 belts. Oh, he just unified. That's crazy to me. What people will say, he's only a unified champion. That's it. What has he done? He's just a unified champion.
Wow.
Yeah, but he's a unified champion in his division, where a motherfucker is only a world champion. And now if he get 3 scraps, he gonna have 3 scraps, right? He gonna have 3 scraps, and coming off his 4th pay-per-view in a row, bro. Credit. If Bud beat Manny Pacquiao, that's holding your weight. That's help selling the pay-per-view. That's helping. That means you want to fought a big time name. You did good. You know what I mean? But this man coming off his fourth pay-per-view in a row. And even if you do 500, 600,000 buys with Pacquiao, right? Let's just say you do 600,000 buys. With your 250,000, you'll be at 850. Earl still will be at a million plus. So that means that man still holds the leverage.
Of course.
So it don't matter, and it's just hypothetically speaking, loved one. So when we say, okay, well, he put in this amount of money, he got these many belts, he did this, he still holds the, he's still like in front. But people is not going to, they're not going to look at it that way. They go discredit Earl Spence any way they could to make Bud, feel like to justify that Bud deserved 50-50 or Bud is a number one fighter at the welterweight division. So that's the only thing that's mind-boggling to me, man. If y'all got Bud beating Earl Spence, I get it. All right, I ain't gonna knock you, bro. That's you. Salute to you. One hell of a fight. I can see Bud winning the fight. So you're not. It ain't far-fetched.
Yeah,
it ain't far-fetched. But when it comes to the motherfucking business side, you know what I'm saying? Earl Spence got the leverage.
And I think
that's
I think that's obvious as far as Errol Spence having the leverage and shit. I really don't understand how this is up for debate. Like, I really don't understand how is this even questionable that Errol Spence has the leverage, and it's just obvious. If Terrence Crawford faces, he can't sell out no fucking stadium without Errol Spence and maybe Manny Pacquiao. But Errol Spence can face a Canelo and do numbers. Even if you give Terrence Crawford, well, that will be a hell of a fight. But Terrence Crawford, my point is Terrence Crawford ain't pulling in no numbers like Errol. And if I was Terrence Crawford, I'd take that 60-40, man. I'll take that 60-40 with a heartbeat if I was Terrence Crawford. That's still a hell of a payday right there. And if you beat Errol Spence, man, you could literally, I'm not even going to, of course I don't want Terrence Crawford to retire, but if he beats Errol Spence, he can ride off into the sunset with that. I mean, I don't understand what's the deal.
That's a fact.
And if he beats Errol
Spence, like that's the, if you beat, not just beat Errol Spence, if you beat Errol Spence after beating Manny Pacquiao,
or even vice versa, Money, he could beat Errol Spence. Manny Pacquiao, man, he's still gonna be there, man. I think Manny Pacquiao got 2-3 more fights left in him. Call me crazy, but I feel like he do. You could beat Errol Spence first and then Pacquiao. How about that?
I agree. But that's the thing too.
Go ahead.
Bud said he need that big time fight. He said he need that fight to where he could, ride off into the sunset. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Where he can ride off into the sunset. And what's big, like I say, even if you beat Manny, right? If you beat Manny, he gonna get credit, bro. It ain't the same as beating Errol Spence Jr. in your era. That's your fight. This your era, bro. This is your era. Errol Spence turns Bud Crawford. Who is the best? That's like saying, okay, Mike Tyson beat Larry Holmes, but he ducked Holyfield. You see what I'm saying? The history is you and Holyfield. Of course, Larry Holmes gonna be remembered because he did what he did. But your era, the person in your era, bro, it's the fight. It's the fight. Errol Spence made it clear, bro. And we gonna move on after this. Errol Spence made it clear. After I get this third scrap, we gonna see you holding up the division.
Yep.
That's telling Terrence Bud Crawford, I'm finna go get this belt, homie. You be ready. You be ready. It's time. And this is the thing, right? They say, oh, the fight ain't ready yet. The fight wasn't ready. The fight should be for undisputed. Now that the fight is for undisputed, and Errol Spence is standing on the A side of the fight with 3 scraps, you know what I'm saying? 4 back-to-back pay-per-views, got the bigger fan base, pulling in the bigger numbers. They're not gonna give him credit for the shit. They're not gonna give him credit. But there's no bigger fight in boxing, and not just at 47. There's no bigger fight in boxing than fucking undisputed in your division. And not just undisputed in your division, you going up against another world champion to become undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Corey Spinks. Fuck what Monty Brown talking about. Fuck what I'm talking about, right? I'm just a nigga talking boxing, a nigga in a wheelchair just speaking this shit. We talking about a 5-time world champion, former undisputed champion. Former undisputed champion. Said Earl Spence has been doing all the heavy lifting at 147, man. Bud Crawford need to fight Sean. He said he don't need to fight Manny Pacquiao. He said Bud need to fight Sean Porter so we can see where he really at the division. He said, of course he's a bad motherfucker. I don't take nothing away from him, bro. But he need to fight Sean Porter, a top dog at 147. So for all y'all keep talking about Earl Spence haven't knocked out nobody in this fight, that fight, we talking about top dogs in this boxing game, bro. That's never been knocked out. That's never been knocked out. But don't discredit the performance. Don't discredit Mikey Garcia getting washed. Don't discredit Mikey Garcia getting washed. Nobody ever did Mikey like that. Banged it out with Sean Porter, bro. Not credit Thurman beat him. Credit Kell Brook beat him. But that is Sean Porter. A motherfucker that came in the best condition of his fucking life. The best condition of his life to try to beat Earl Spence. That motherfucker had Barry Hunter. That motherfucker had his daddy. And he had Coach Wade. We seen that boy lead one fight and go right into training camp. And now that we all know Earl Spence was fucking off for Sean Porter, let's keep it real. He was fucking off and still came back and had an 8-4 performance. Still caught Sean on the motherfucker chin and put him down. Come off a car crash, go right back into the ring with Danny Garcia, top 5 welterweight. Top 5 welterweight, bro. Top 5. Right? So when we're looking at Earl Spence, and before y'all want to discredit that man, before y'all want to call that man a bitch, give that man some credit for his grit, his hard work, and his determination to go out there and face the best. Because I promise y'all, bro, if the roles were reversed, if Turnbull Crawford was in Earl Spence shoes, Monty Brown would be saying the same shit. I will be saying the same shit. Yep. Earl Spence, you deserve 40%, bro. You deserve 40%. But everybody that's out here talking about Bud Crawford deserved 50-50, Bud Crawford did this, he did that, they won't be saying that shit about Earl Spence. They'll be saying what the fuck we saying because they know what we saying is the truth. They know what we're saying is the truth. And that's why they get upset. That's why they get pissed off. That's why they can't really say shit to come back on what we say. All they do is get disrespectful, call you a pocket watcher, right? Call Earl Spence a bitch ass nigga. He's ducking. He said this, that, and the third. But they ain't talking no facts on that situation. No facts. They have to go ring around the rosy, bring up all other type of shit, but stand on those two fighters because they know, bro, they have nothing to say for real. But the facts are the facts, man. And like I always say, the truth don't need no support, bro. All you gotta do is just put it in the front and it'll take care of itself. It'll take care of itself. Like, listen, and I want y'all to pay attention, bro. Listen to people talk about Earl Spence and Turnbull Crawford, and like my man say, it always turns out to be the topic of discussion in everybody motherfucking boxing talk. Watch the disrespect Earl Spence get, and watch the credit Bud Crawford get. All Earl do get is disrespect, and they talk about him like a dog, and they credit Bud. You know what I mean? And that's the difference between people out here, bro. That's the difference. But at the end of the day, it's one hell of a fight. I want the fight to happen for both of them dudes. I want both of them to get what they deserve, not a penny more, not a penny less. I don't want to do no fantasy business. I don't want no 40-40 and then win and get 20. That's fantasy business. I never seen no shit like that in no professional sports. No professional sports. You know what I'm saying?
That's clown shit.
So at the end of the day, dog, let Bud fight Pacquiao if it's Pacquiao. Let Bud fight Porter if it's Porter. Keith Thurman. I don't give a fuck if it's Joe Blow. I don't give a fuck if it's Joe Blow. Go fight who you fight, dog. Earl go fight Ugas. When you get that third scrap, let's make this shit happen, family. Let's make this shit happen. That's the only fight I'm pushing for. After Earl fight Ugas and get the third scrap, in my opinion, after Bud go do what he do, there's only one fight I push for at welterweight, bro. Earl Spence and Turnbull Crawford. I'm gonna make my presence felt. Let's see what y'all do. Go ahead, my brother, little one.
No, man, just piggybacking off what you said. I agree with everything you said, 1,000%, man. Errol Spencer's 31, Terrence Crawford is 33. Man, next time you know it, next minute you look up, these boys gonna be 35s and 34s and 36 and 35s and 37s and 36s. So we need to just, man, they need to still take it while they arguably is at their peak right now, because they say in the sport of boxing, you're peaking to, I would say, approximately age 28 through 32. So you could argue that Terrence Crawford is on his way out. Now, me personally, I think Terrence Crawford is good because Terrence Crawford hasn't been a lot of wars, hasn't taken a whole lot of wear and tear, and he still has a whole bunch of mileage on him. The same thing with Errol Spence, but at the same time, that clock is still ticking, man. So I feel like early next year, because we know the fight ain't happening this year. Let's just be real. Early next year, mid next year, we should be seeing the Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford
Hey, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. I ain't gonna count it out. I ain't gonna count it out, bro.
Possible, but it ain't probable. That's my thoughts.
Because I say this: if Earl get that third scrap around the summertime, if Bud go fight who he fight around the summertime, right?
Mm-hmm.
It leaves both of them dudes open for a fight in the fall. It leaves both of them dudes open in the fall. You know what I'm saying? And if we do our motherfucking job as fans and push the fight and say this is the only fight that we want, you know what I mean? They go listen. They go listen. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, it ain't Earl Spence got to be willing to compromise. It got to be Terrence Bud Crawford willing to compromise, bro.
Hell yeah.
And Bud is willing to compromise for everybody but Earl Spence Jr. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that shit ain't cool. I feel like that shit ain't cool, bro. If you want to take 20% for Manny Pacquiao and it comes down to 10 million, but you want to take the 40 for Earl Spence, knowing that's gonna be way more than fucking 20% for Manny Pacquiao, make that make sense to me, bro.
Let me ask you this.
Make it make sense. That's just bullshit. Make it make sense.
Let me ask you this, Monty. Do you think it'll be a guaranteed tune-up in that fight? I mean, not a guaranteed tune-up, a guaranteed rematch clause?
I mean, if you're smart, you'll put a rematch in there. You know what I mean? Look at Teofimo and Lomachenko. Mm-hmm. Earl Spence and Bud Crawford gonna be that good, bro. Like that's a fight that I know. I know that fight is gonna be motherfucking good, bro.
Of course,
right?
Man.
And that's a fight that Earl will stay at 147 and running back because it's gonna make money. It's gonna make money. It's gonna sell. And if you win, you still come out on the good side. And if you lose, you put yourself back in position to redeem yourself. You know what I'm saying? To redeem yourself. So we'll just see, bro. We'll just see. But more than likely, it's gonna be rematch clause in that bitch. I don't know if Earl so much. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know if Earl, like, if he say he got 2 fights left, if he say he win and he want to go to 54 and disperse the belts, then I can understand. But if he lose, then he come back because he the unified champ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He got the leverage. I'm not saying Bud don't got leverage to put a rematch clause in there because he probably do. But the A side normally get the odd things. So if he put a rematch in there and if he win, he probably say, you know what? I'm gonna let these bitches go. Y'all can go ahead and take them bitches. I'm going to 54. I did what I wanted to do. I'm tired of sucking myself down to make 47. I took out Terrence Bud Crawford. A lot of people said he was gonna beat my ass. Instead of 3rd, it was a good ass fight. It's history. If Bud want to see me, I'm going to 54. Come up there and make you a name, and we can get it on that 54. No, but if he lose, motherfuckers want that get back. Depending on how you lose,
Exactly.
So it'd be interesting to see. But I'm quite sure a rematch gonna be in that bitch for sure.
Yep. So that means we're gonna see the fight twice regardless. Because if it's a rematch clause in that fight, it don't matter.
But let's get to this, love one, because
what happened?
My bad, I ain't mean to cut you off, bro. Go ahead, finish talking. Finish talking.
Got this delay, but we're gonna work with it though. No, I just said that so it's gonna be, if it's a rematch clause in the fight, that means they're gonna fight twice regardless. Which means Errol Spence You know, hypothetically, Errol Spence could go on this fight and stop Terrence Crawford, and Terrence Crawford gonna push for the rematch anyway, because that's the only thing Terrence Crawford really gonna have when it comes down to a substantial amount of money. Is gonna be the Errol Spence shit. Yeah, he can fight Manny Pacquiao, but Manny Pacquiao ain't gonna want to fight Errol Spence. I mean, Manny Pacquiao ain't gonna want to fight Terrence Crawford after drastically losing to Errol Spence. But that's just all hypothetical. I don't even want to get too deep about that.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna see what it is. And like I say, I'm very optimistic that the fight is still gonna happen. A lot of y'all, y'all get frustrated because y'all put certain expectations, and I'm not mad at y'all things of that nature. You know what I mean? But I just look at this shit totally different now. Like I fell out the hype of boxing a long, long, long time ago. I fell out the hype. So nothing really gets me down about something not happening. I want it to happen, but because it's not happening, it's not gonna drive me crazy, insane, or get me frustrated to make me say, you know what, fuck them. I ain't talking about them. You know what I mean? It's just me, man. I understand what the game is. I understand the business of boxing, and I'm happy that I figure those things out and I learn those things. That way, I can be cool, calm, and collected when I'm talking about them, and I can move on to another topic, and I can come back tomorrow and still talk about that subject and be okay with it. But I'm very optimistic. You know what I'm saying? Things always can happen on the outside to where things can go down. It's the boxing game. Always catch you by surprise and shit like that. So we'll just wait and see. But love one, I want to give this man some credit, man. Ryan Garcia.
What's up?
Man, if Ryan Garcia is going to take on Javier Fortuna after fighting Luke Campbell, even though I want this motherfucker to fight Javante Davis next, but if Javier Fortuna was good enough for Devin Haney, and Devin Haney's going to get all the credit in the world for beating Javier Fortuna is damn sure good for Ryan Garcia. And if Jorge Linares was good enough for Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia is going to get credit for Linares, then Linares is damn sure good enough for Devin Haney. But I'm liking Ryan Garcia and Javier Fortuna, bro. I think Javier is going to push Ryan. I don't think he got knockout power to put Ryan down or things of that nature where he can knock him out. Yeah. But I think he got a different style that he brings to the ring that forced Ryan Garcia to think, that make him use his boxing skills before he can knock his ass out. But I got Ryan. I'm gonna tell you this. I think Ryan Garcia catch Javier and knock his ass out. Ryan Garcia got real power, bro. That motherfucker, you can say what you want about him. You can say this, you can say that. Ryan Garcia has real power. And I think he's going to knock his ass out somewhere around the 8th or the 9th round. But I'm happy about that fight, bro. I'm happy about that fight. What's your thoughts on that fight, Lil One?
I mean, let me just say this first. We're not going to forget Ryan Garcia. It's not going to make me forget Ryan Garcia for the Tank Davis shit just yet, you know. I like this fight. I just feel like I wish that Javier Fortuna was a little more active. But other than that, especially with all this quarantine bullshit going on, I still like the fight. I think Ryan Garcia, like you said, Monty, that power from Ryan Garcia, it comes around once a decade, once or twice every decade, man. So Ryan Garcia definitely got some real power over there. And it's not going to help with Javier Fortuna being extremely chinny, you know. But with that being said, I feel like Javier Fortuna is tough. I feel you can arguably say, unless you want to say Luke Campbell, he's the best opponent that Ryan Garcia has faced thus far. Fortuna, on the other hand, he could punch himself, and Fortuna loves to come and fight, man. So
that's a fact.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Ryan Garcia may just be. I don't know, man. This fight right here is kind of tricky, man, because I felt that Fortuna beat Robert Easter Jr. and Robert Easter Jr. brings that height. He brings that jab. He got crack. Ryan Garcia does none of those things. Ryan Garcia is a stationary target. He's going to be there to be hit. And Ryan Garcia just he really wants to fight. You know, he's a tall brawler in a sense. And I feel like you can argue. I know this might sound crazy or off the wall, but you can argue that Ryan Garcia's style is tailor-made for Javier Fortuna. Now, whether Javier Fortuna capitalized on that or not, that's on him. But Ryan Garcia gonna be there to be hit, and Javier Fortuna loves a guy that's like that. So Javier Fortuna can can fuck around and cause problems. Do I see an upset? I'm gonna say no, because Javier Fortuna, the inactivity, we have to remember that Javier Fortuna is kind of injury prone too. I think that'll play a factor into the fight. And Ryan Garcia is feeling himself right now. He just knocked out Luke Campbell in a devastating way to the body. He ain't finna let no Javier Fortuna stop his reign right now. Well, his little undefeated reign, because he ain't a champion yet. So, but that's me. I love the fight though.
Right, bro. Right, I love the fight too, bro. And I gotta give him his credit, dog, because like I was wondering who he's gonna fight next. I know he got a lot of slack for fucking up the Tank fight, and I do feel like he fucked up the Tank fight. But you gotta understand, I'm on record saying if Manny Pacquiao call you, I don't give a damn if you my brother BN boxing. I don't give a fuck if you Big Dog Willie, D-Lo 44, Marion G, Shelton Moore, if you even Monty Brown in a wheelchair, right? If you my bald head ass brother over there, loved one with no shirt on, if Manny Pacquiao call you, bro, you accept the fight. You accept the fight.
Accept the fight, man.
And another the fight. Hold on, y'all.
Another reason, I'm gonna say this real quick. Why Monty said, hold on. Another reason this fight, Ryan Garcia, he got me pissed off still, man, is because of that very move he pulled. This fight possibly might not even happen, because yeah, we know talk is just talk, but Tank Davis said, I'll never fight Ryan Garcia. And to a certain extent, I can't blame Tank Davis for that. They could have this fight could have made history. This fight would have been happening. Let's just say they took the fight. This fight would have been taking place either this month or next month. We would have been witnessing a mega fight between these two. But no, Ryan Garcia pulled out, bluffing about a fucking Pacquiao fight. And now we're going to get Ryan Garcia versus Javier Fortuna, which is still a good fight. But we all want to see that Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis, man. So, that being said, man, one thing about Ryan Garcia and Javier Fortuna, they are never in boring fights. And you got to respect a fighter like that. I was even saying the same shit about Andre Berto. Andre Berto, whether he come or he lose, whether he win or he lose, he's coming to fight and put on an entertaining show. That's why I can't wait to see Keith Thurman versus Berto. But yep, Monty Brown back in the building.
But I don't know if Keith Thurman fighting Andre Berto or not, because he said, yeah, I don't know if he fighting Andre Berto or not, because he said it ain't no Andre Berto. He said it ain't no Devin Alexander. He said he don't want no tune-up. Keith Thurman say he don't want no tune-ups. He want a big-time fight.
Well, that's crazy.
He say he want a fight that's gonna put him in position for a world champion. He said, as long as I fight for a title next after this fight, I'm cool with whoever it is.
Oh, that shit sounds good, but sometimes it's not about what you want. He need to understand that too. He better get in there with a tune-up fight. The man ain't fought since 2019, and he's coming off a loss. An undefeated fighter coming off a loss definitely needs a tune-up fight, especially when you're talking about sharks like Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Shit, even the fucking Sean Porter rematch. Yeah, and a Danny Garcia rematch for that matter. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Even the fucking Andre Berto, man. Shit. You need to be active.
Let me touch on something.
Go ahead, man.
No doubt. Let me he say Ryan Garcia playing games. He say Hagler, Hearn, Duran, Leonard would never do this garbage. Elaborate a little bit on what you mean, big dog. But this is the thing y'all gotta understand, bro. Even back then, it was an A side and a B side. Even back then, the money was put up front where motherfuckers knew who was getting the majority of the money.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now, credit, the business was done behind scenes. We didn't have all this social media shit. You know what I'm saying? But don't think for 1 second, bro. Don't think for 1 second that the man that was the A side wasn't getting the majority share of the money. So when people like to always go back in time and say, oh, this and that and this, Man, the same shit was happening, but it was just happening behind closed doors. But the A side always came out on top. Just because Floyd came out and said I'm the A side, don't mean motherfuckers back then weren't saying there was an A side. And I bet you, Sugar Ray Leonard was getting paid more money than them boys. Sugar Ray Leonard was getting paid more than them boys. But my dude Marcus Davis say, with those wide shots Fortuna be throwing, I won't be surprised if Ryan catch him in between those wide shots and drop him. Fortuna leave himself open to get countered, so Ryan going to have opportunities. And that's what I'm talking about, Marcus Davis. He got real power, but that Cobra bag prepares him for fighters like Javier Fortuna. That when you open yourself up, that motherfucker get inside your chest, and while you out here, that motherfucker inside. And once he catch your ass on that right spot while you wide open, it's night Sally, bro.
It's a wrap.
It's night Sally.
He chinny too. So, you know.
He means they fought each other. Negotiators negotiated. Fighters fight. Well, Shed Moore, let me tell you, bro. Back then, fighters didn't have the leverage that they have now, right? If fighters knew what they was getting back then, bro, I'm quite sure they would have spoke up a little bit more. But understand, Kurt Flood risked his career so professional athletes can have free agency, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they gave them the right to negotiate. Now that fighters have the right to negotiate, whether people like it or not, it's their right, bro. Promoter just can't fuck you over left to right. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they negotiating, they on some bullshit, they trying to get what they don't deserve, I can understand it. But if you're negotiating for what you deserve, dog, if you negotiate for what you deserve, it shouldn't be no question, dog. It shouldn't be no question. Like, we got to be chill about certain shit. But my man said, I want to answer another question because I think I put it up there. He said, who I got between Oscar Valdez and Jamel Hearn? I don't want to feel like that I'm picking against Jamel Hearn every time he fight.
Yeah.
But I can't pick Jamel Hearn over Oscar Valdez.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know he just proved me wrong against Corey Frampton because I thought Corey Frampton would win that fight. Don't get me wrong.
We all did.
But Jamel Hearn did look good in that goddamn fight. And he showed me a good skill set, and he showed me that he's getting better. But I can't pick him over Oscar Valdez. I can't. Now, if he beat Oscar Valdez, I'm gonna start shutting the fuck up and say, hey, Jamel Hearn is a real player out here in these streets. But I can't see him beating Oscar Valdez. Coach, what's going down? Coach, how you feeling, bro? You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We'll see, bro. But he's not fighting Oscar Valdez next because he's fighting Shakur Stevenson next. And Shakur Stevenson taking that title, then we can see who going to win between Oscar Valdez and Shakur Stevenson. Now, I got Shakur Stevenson whooping Oscar Valdez's ass. You know what I'm saying? I got Shakur whooping his ass, homie.
Because Shakur Stevenson, man, I can see him dominating. And I hate to say it, man.
Lord, drop that link, love.
Huh? No, I said no. I understand we on delay and shit though, but I understand like Oscar Valdez. He proved me wrong in the Michelle Berchelt fight, but I can't see him prove me wrong against. I'm way more confident in Shakur Stevenson, man. Shakur Stevenson is the truth, and he is the future. And I hate to say it this way, but this might sound disrespectful, but I'm kind of looking past Oscar Valdez, man, when it comes down to Shakur Stevenson, man. I think Shakur Stevenson is beating a lot of these top dogs right now. You know? Sorry, Oscar, but I'm kind of looking past you, man. A little bit, just a little bit. Or how Deontay Wilder said, I'm looking through you, you know?
I'm looking through you. Shelton Moore, thank you for this information, my brother. He said, and just for the information's sake, Leonard Duran 1, Leonard 9 mil, Duran 1.5. If y'all on Facebook, man, go over there, click this link, follow the Hollis Boxing page, Loyalty and Promotion Boxing on Facebook. Show some love, man. Be respectful because Facebook is blocking motherfuckers for just saying stupid shit. So don't go over there saying no stupid shit because you're either fucking up and going against the guidelines of the boxing page or you're trying to get the page took down. and you gonna get your silly ass blocked on Facebook. Not saying that that's you. To the ones who want to go over and be stupid, but show
Yeah.
some love, man, and go follow the Hollis Boxing page and check it out, man. Got fighters on fighters, and enjoy, bro. Enjoy. My brother, make y'all go learn one day. Passionate 57 always bet on black. Omega, what the heck you talking about?
Hell yeah, man.
I don't remember my dad talking about who's making more money. What the fuck is you trying to say, big dog? Well, you just been in the chat. Hold on, you just been in the chat saying this 1,001 times, bro. What is you trying to say? Because we're talking about because the fans talking about the money now. What, bro? It's in our face. If we sitting here, right? If we sitting here and we want Earl Spence and we want Terrence Boyd Crawford, and the thing that's holding up the fight is one fighter want a certain amount of percentage and the other fighter want this amount of percentage, and they telling us, okay, he's saying I want 60%. He's saying no, I want 50%. And we trying to get the fight. Now, is it wrong to look at the body of work of both fighters? It's right here in our face.
Yep.
And say that one man has a better case than the other. And if we pushing that shit, and this is the thing that's holding up the fight, we have to be real about the situation. And if the fans have a little leverage to persuade the fighters to get into the ring, if we keeping it real, even the motherfuckers that's going for Terrence Boyd Crawford, if we keeping it real and say, you know what, bud, yeah, that man kind of is doing a little bit more than you, bro. Regardless of your past history, that's going to put you into the Hall of Fame like everybody want to say. Boxing is what have you done for me lately? And what Earl Spence has been doing lately to what Terrence Boyd Crawford has been doing lately, it's almost apples and oranges, to be real with you. People not going to admit to it, right? But Earl been on pay-per-view in the last 3 fights. Last 3 fights. Outdoing Bud with the opponents. Bud don't give a fuck about the fan. What does that mean, bro? It don't matter what Bud gives a fuck about. It's what the fans saying, and what the fans saying is true.
And then they want to say, "Oh, Errol Spence
You
ain't
feel
so."
me?
That's another narrative.
If we being real about the situation, even Bud fans. Yeah, but Bud gives a fuck about his fans, right? I got you. Like, what Bud give a fuck about his fans, right? So let's not just say Bud don't give a fuck about the fans. Bud don't give a fuck about the fans that's going against him. But he damn sure give a fuck about his fans. Because without the fan base, you ain't shit. So if his fan base is being true and they really want to fight, and say, Bud, just take the 40%, beat his ass, bro. You get 60 next time, but you still beat his ass. You got the name that you was looking for, right? And what can the haters and the naysayers say?
Not a goddamn thing.
So I don't want to keep hearing, oh man, why y'all talking about the money? Oh, these fighters wouldn't do that. Oh, my daddy never talked about no money. Oh, this person, that person, bro. It is a different game now. Everything is fucking different now. We're not back in the days. It's over. That shit is gone, bro. Boxing has turned into a business. Period. It turned into a business. We can talk about business and everybody else sport. When it comes to boxing, oh, why are we talking about business? You know what I mean? So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. At the end of the day, we want the fight to happen. We want the fight to get made. If the business side is holding up the fight, we need to speak on it. We need to speak on it, be real about the situation. And hopefully, it can persuade the fighters to say, all right, fuck it, let's do what we gotta do. But go ahead, loved one, bro.
No, I didn't say nothing. I was just agreeing about what you were saying. And I said that, oh yeah, that's what I said. I said one narrative that people try to push is that, oh, but Errol Spence only sold such and such pay-per-view buys. He only sold a low amount of pay-per-view buys and shit like that. But in this era of boxing right now that we in, especially with all this quarantine and shit, COVID-19 shit going around and shit like that. Unless you are Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao, you know, 300,000 pay-per-view buys in 2021 is considered a success. So it's not like you got to do a million pay-per-view buys in 2021 to have a successful pay-per-view event.
Thanks.
Terrence Crawford, if he does 100,000 pay-per-view buys, that is a success for Terrence Crawford because fighters is not doing that nowadays like that. So that's all I want to say about that situation.
Look at this, bro. But what about this 2080 stuff that EJ is talking like? Why are you leaving that out, bro? Why are you leaving that out, bro? 80-20. 80, come on, man. Man, if you can't take a joke, I ain't got shit to say to you, bro. If you silly motherfucker sit up here and really think that man was offering Turnbull Crawford 20% like Manny Pacquiao is doing, I don't know what to say to y'all, bro.
Oh my, that's what they wanted him to say.
I really don't know what to say to y'all, bro. Like for real.
You want somebody to
if you can't look at the video, yeah, like when it's so crazy, like they can't look at that shit and see that it's a fucking video, bro.
Like people choose what they want to believe, and people choose
like,
what they want to hear.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like I say, he's saying, "Oh,
like I remember." Let me just say one thing. I remember Deontay Wilder said something, regarding the AJ fight, and all of a sudden, everybody is Deontay Wilder believers. All this, Deontay Wilder, he talks bullshit. All that shit goes out the window. They want to believe him now. Oh, Deontay Wilder said this. Deontay Wilder said that, pertaining to the AJ fight. You see what I'm saying? What I'm getting to? People pick and choose when they want to believe Wilder. When he says something that you want to hear, oh, that man Wilder is telling the truth. But when he says something you don't want to hear, oh, he's just bullshitting. You know the narrative they push. But when you tell a hater what they want to hear, all of a sudden you are a very honest man.
And that's the only thing I heard. But then, like when the man took it there, Earl Spence said it himself. You're like, God damn, I ain't been on social media in months, right? He told the man, get something else to talk about. We all knew that was a goddamn joke. We all knew that was a damn joke. But people want that shit to be real so bad, bro. Y'all want that shit to be real so bad. 80-20, bro. The man say, don't make me 80-20 a nigga. Matter of fact, let me see if I still got this shit on my phone, bro. Like, that's just crazy, bro. That's just crazy. You boys believe any goddamn thing. Maybe I need to say I hit the lottery for $17 billion. 17 billion, my G. I hit the lottery for 17 billion. But I'm just sitting up here talking to y'all because, that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm stupid rich, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to send you $1 million, though. Just wait for it. Don't tell nobody I'm going to send you $1 million, though. Keep it on the low. I don't know what to tell y'all, dog. Now, I got it, bro. Now, if y'all tell me this shit sound real to you, if this sound real to you, I think you might need to go get checked out. Like, seriously, you might need to go get checked out, homie. Because if this shit sound like a motherfucker's being serious, one more again, For you motherfuckers that think it's true.
70-30 now. Boy, you gonna make me do 80-20. I'm an 80-20 nigga. Go ahead.
So you want me to sit up here and take that shit serious, dog? You want me to take that shit serious? 80-20. You want me to say, oh man, Earl Spence said he could get Turnbull Crawford 80-20 or no fight. When a man came out on Twitter and said, man, that shit was a joke. I ain't been on social media in about 3 to 6 months. Find something else to talk about. And the offer ain't no 70-30. It ain't no 80-20. The offer is and always was 60-40, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, man. Like y'all want to hear, y'all cats want to hear the worst of the worst. So y'all can take that shit and run with it and make it as if Earl Spence trying to lowball a nigga or he ducking. He don't want the fight and all this other bullshit, man. It don't fly with me though, homie.
Man, we know what it is, man.
That shit don't fly with me. I'm gonna get to the real points. While y'all sit up here and speculate and go off some stupid ass shit, hoping that is real. But to each his own, my brother. To each his own. I'm just not gonna put myself in a position like that when I know it ain't true. I know it ain't true. Y'all know that was a joke. The man said, right, 60-40 God. I'm 60-40 God. You know what? I'm fuck it. It's 70-30 now. 70-30. Right? You know what? I'm an 80-20 man, nigga. 80-20. And you motherfuckers took that shit and ran with it. Took it and ran with it.
Hell yeah, he took that shit and ran with it.
Took it and ran with it, bro. That's not believing nothing, bro. You don't sound right. That ain't people believing this and people believing in what they want and all this, bro. That's holding up the fight. How's holding up the fight, bro? And these dudes got 2 separate fight snacks. That's disrespect, and they already have complications about making a fight. So why would you make it more complicated with a joke? That's you that fucking sensitive. What's your name, Darnell Robinson? Man, I got a motherfucking little brother named Darnell Robinson that passed away. Chill. Rest in peace, Chill. And he ain't near as half sensitive as you. How the fuck is that disrespect by playing with some bud trolls on his girlfriend live stream that's saying, Earl Spence, you talking about 60-40, fight Bud Crawford. And this man going back and forth with a couple of times Bud Crawford trolls, and you saying it's disrespect because he said I'm an 80-20 man nigga. If that can get to you and hurt your feelings, come on, man, cut it out. Cut it out, man. That's terrible for you to come in here and say that's disrespect, and that why would you say that? It's complicated. It's holding up the fight. What you got to say about that, little one?
About what part?
The 80-20 shit, that's a goddamn joke.
Oh man, shit, man. Listen, man. I still think it's a joke. I really don't understand, but then again, I do understand because as I just stated in my previous statement, people hear what they want to hear. If Errol Spence would have said anything that they didn't want to hear, he's not joking when he says something that they don't want to hear, you know? But it's the other way around when you tell a motherfucker what they want to hear. Are you serious, my nigga? We take it. That's how people feel when you tell a person something they want to hear, you are serious. But when you tell a person something you don't want to hear, they better be joking. You know, like I said, people just want to hear what the fuck they want to hear. That's how I feel about that. And you got to understand, it pushes a narrative. Like I said before, a lot of these channels, their biggest, most viewed videos is Errol Spence hate videos and Deontay Wilder hate videos. So Errol Spence comes with a check. You know, you have to understand that this is Errol Spence comes with a check. This and Deontay Wilder comes with a check. I was looking at, I ain't gonna say no name, no blame, but I was looking through somebody's videos, right? And he could put out a Canelo video Ain't nobody want to. How the hell you would not want to? You would think that Canelo would draw more attention than Wilder, but when you drop a Wilder hate video or Errol Spence hate video, you get your biggest comments, you know, and your biggest views. So it comes with a check, man. We gotta look at it like that too.
It's a fact. That's a fact, bro. But it's just crazy to me, dog.
Crazy as
It's
fuck.
just crazy. Like
I know what
you
you're saying.
got Boxing 24/7 taking it, writing an article on it, make it out to be true. Like, yeah, I guess.
It
Go ahead,
pains.
Lil.
It pains. This is all I'm gonna say about it. But it pains me to say this, man. But a lot
Lil, you
of
trying to say something?
yeah. I'm gonna just say one more thing. I said it pains me to say this, but a lot of people won't even be relevant without Errol Spence hate videos and Deontay Wilder hate videos because they know deep inside your heart you're gonna get your most revenue off the Errol Spence and the Wilder hate videos. Don't lie to me. You ain't gotta lie to me because I know. You know, those get you your biggest views. All right. So that's my point, Monty. You know, all the
Yeah.
Spence and Deontay Wilder hate comes with a check.
All facts, bro.
That's my point.
And not only this, dog. What's your thoughts on Fury and Joshua fight being made? But they talking about they coming with a date and a venue. They haven't came with nothing yet.
Say it again, Monty.
Your thoughts on Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, this big ass charade as we want to call it. What's your thoughts on this circus show not being made, but you got Eddie Hearn saying that the fight is made, but you got um Daddy Fury saying ain't shit made, and
Um,
Tyson Fury saying that he ain't fighting Joshua if they don't come with a fight in July.
you know, this situation is just crazy to me, man, because I got to the point where I was kind of rooting for the fight to happen. Yeah, I want my brother Deontay Wilder to get action back at the trilogy, but I got to a point where I was telling myself, man, let's just get this fucking AJ versus Fury out the way because we know they've been bullshitting for the past 8 months with this whole AJ versus Fury shit. But I was telling myself, let's just get this fight out the way. That way, Wilder could either face a winner of AJ or Fury because it's no bigger fight. And I've said this before, it's no bigger fight than Wilder AJ or Wilder Fury. They need Wilder to be a part of that equation. Once those two fights, people want to make it seem like, I just want to see AJ versus Fury. You know, fuck Wilder. But after these two guys get their fight out the way, who you got next that we want to see on boxing? Who we want to see next? This is Deontay Wilder. So, but as far as the shenanigans when it comes down to that shit, I feel like Deontay Wilder is just in the way, but he's not speaking about it much. And I feel like if Deontay Wilder wasn't in the way, why the fuck hasn't that fight been a venue? We should officially have a venue and a fight date. Like I should be able to look up on BoxRec and see when these two are fighting. So I just think it's all bullshit. That's my thoughts. Yeah, this delay, something else. I will say this though. Mom, you there?
Okay, so I had a phone call, so I just had to listen to try to hear what you were saying, bro.
No,
So
it's all
yeah, bro, it's a whole lot of bullshit in the water, and I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, but somebody, hold on. Let me say this real fast. So you're not saying that for the last year, Wilder conspiracy videos haven't kept multiple channels going. They're the biggest earners on YouTube. Then he say, Jesus, this got painful quick. I didn't realize where I was. I don't know where you thought you was, but feel how you want to feel. Facts are the facts. The fight ain't been made yet. I'm wondering why.
so he
All
basically
right.
just I'm right.
We know it's because of Wilder that fight haven't been made yet. Fury need to get Wilder that third fight. You know what I'm saying? Fury need to come back, give him his third fight. And if you beat him fair and square, kudos to you. Nobody can say shit. You can close that chapter, and you and AJ can do whatever y'all want to do.
And
But I think people thinking like Wilder having a bad day in mediation. I think he's having a good day. I think he's having a good day, in my opinion.
if he was having a bad day, to fight with AJ and Fury would be already literally
You trying to say
confirmed.
something, low one?
No, yeah, I said if AJ, I mean, if Fury was getting his way in the mediations or whatever, we wouldn't be even talking about this shit. We would be talking about Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. So, but it kills when people want to say that Deontay Wilder is irrelevant. How the fuck is Deontay Wilder irrelevant?
Oh,
Your favorite go okay. You guys know who the I guess you guys want to call us Deontay Wilder fanboys or whatever. Okay. It is what it is. But go to the Deontay Wilder, the opposite of the Deontay Wilder fanboys, who you guys proclaim are fanboys. I don't consider myself no fucking fanboy, but if you go to Deontay Wilder haters channels, man, just fuck what Love One is saying. Look at their most viewed videos. Just do that for me. How is a person irrelevant, but he could put out a video talking about him and get more views than any other fighter? Y'all know I'm right. The Errol Spence haters and the Deontay Wilder haters, they know deep inside they soul, they get their biggest revenue off the hate videos.
all facts. All facts, bro. But this is my thing. Eddie Hearn coming out saying the fight is signed, sealed, and delivered. It's a two-fight situation. Theory and his family in this camp saying it different. They're saying different. So if that fight was, signed, sealed, and delivered, you shouldn't have a problem with saying the date, at least a date. I'm saying if you ain't got a venue, you should at least have a date.
Exactly.
That's you know what I mean? That's automatic. And Love One, drop your link. I need y'all to go over there and subscribe to my brother Love One, man. He's trying to get to 1,000 fucking subscribers. Yeah.
Yeah.
And y'all subscribe and show love, man. Love One is listen. This is the reason why I'm on fucking YouTube. Feel me?
uh,
But if the fight was signed, sealed, and delivered like Eddie Hearn says, he should at least have a date for us, bro. Okay, we got a date. We're trying to see where we're going to put it at. We're going to see if it's going to be in Dubai. We're going to see if it's going to be over in some other Arab country because this fight going to an Arab country. Tyson Fury not allowed to fight in the UK. That's something that we do know. That's something we do know.
mm-hmm.
Dan Kennyhan is in Dubai. He was pulling strings over in the UK, things of that nature. We know how much power he got, but he can't pull that. He can't pull that power no more. He can't come to America or the UK. So he got to really work from behind the scenes. So now with Fury and his daddy coming out saying, "Oh, this fight ain't happening." Eddie Hearn is lying. I don't know why he come out and say all these things. It's just mind-boggling, bro. It's
Right.
mind-boggling. What I think is this. I think Eddie might do have people willing to put the money up for the fight. Like he probably do got the investors on deck. He don't want to lose them. So he got to come out and say things like, okay, the fight is signed, sealed, and delivered. You know what I'm saying? The fight is signed, sealed, and delivered to make them stick around and not say, you know what, I'm going to take my money and make it elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because they heard things like, oh, well, the fight probably don't happen because Fury and Tyson, Wilder and Fury going through that situation in court. It's not looking too good, right? Wilder might come out on the top where he get his fucking third fight, and he don't want them motherfuckers to run away.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's just making up shit, in my opinion. But it's real big news for you to be saying this shit. It's real big news for you to be saying this shit. My brother, Big Dog Willie, thank you for the donation, bro. Much love, much appreciated. He say it's all love, fam. It's always all love, bro. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't personal. Like, we're not going at each other. Then I say, you know what? I'm not fucking with you more. Don't come back to my chat room. None of it's all love, bro. We all got opinions. We speak on it. You know what I mean? Some are just expressing our opinion different than others. But some of us is more sensitive to others as well. So, you know, people can't just take something coming back at them in a certain type of way. Ain't that somebody hating you or disrespecting you? It come out like that, bro. How can you have a date if you don't have a venue and vice versa? What do you mean? How can you have a date if you don't have a venue? You don't need a venue to have a date, bro. You understand that? It's a lot of fighters out here that I talk to that have a date. Where you fighting at? I don't know where I'm fighting at yet, bro. But my date is so and so.
Mm-hmm.
Look, don't try too hard, Marianne. If that's what it is, Marianne, please don't try too hard. You understand me? This is not the shit on Tyson Fury. This is not the shit on Anthony Joshua. This is not the shit on the UK. I got love for the UK. Josh Kelly is one of my favorite fighters. I'm a fan of Josh Warrington. You feel me? I fuck with my dog, who just became the fucking cruiserweight world champion.
I was a fan of Fury.
I respect fucking Anthony Joshua to the utmost. To the utmost, Lawrence Okoli. Right? I got you, loved one. Lawrence Okoli. Anthony Joshua helped bring the heavyweight division back. Help bring it back. I don't respect the bullshit moves he was doing with Eddie Hearn, dodging Wilder, but he has my respect. You understand what I'm saying? My guy was one of my favorite fucking fighters, and Nonito Donaire would have never have beaten him if he would never fucked his back up in a fight, and now he retired. And it hurt my feelings. My man was a unified champion, right? And the names ain't resonate to me right now. So don't look at this thinking, oh man, y'all talking shit about the UK or this, that, and the third. No, we're talking about a certain situation with some certain fighters from the UK and certain promoters from the UK. Just like I would do in the US if I had a problem with something or don't agree with something. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Burnett, one of my favorite fucking fighters. Now, you could have a date without a venue. I say for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world, for something that is going to need tens of millions for a site venue, you think that can't just happen with a finger click? Listen. How long has they been saying this fight was made, Marianne? This information didn't just come to us, Marianne, about this fight. What date was it when Tyson Fury came out? Dan Kinahan, matter of fact, I'm gonna do you one favor. I'm gonna do you a favor. Let me see. 9 months ago, almost a year, Marianne, this was 9 months ago, right? So what do you mean, a click of a finger? What happened? So don't make it like this just, oh, this fight just came up or they just now making it happen. No, this shit been talked about. This shit been in play. You You know what I mean? Don't try with me, baby. I'm sorry. Man, they both come hand in hand. They can't announce a venue or a date without a venue. Okay, you keep believing that. You keep believing that. You keep believing that. Like I said, now back to him. Back to him. Right. The shit don't look like it's gonna happen. With Deontay Wilder taking that man to court in mediation, and I think Deontay Wilder's having a hell of a day. Having a hell of a day. So now, with Tyson Fury and his family coming out saying if they don't come and say that they fight in July, it ain't happening. It ain't happening.
For some reason, I feel like that Tyson Fury
You know what I'm
versus
saying?
I feel like the trilogy gonna happen for some reason.
Yeah, like man, look. Even if he get the fight with Anthony Joshua, to me, Fury Wilder is one of the biggest fights, and I think AJ and Wilder is bigger than Fury and AJ. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's the biggest fight in the UK. Fury and Joshua is the biggest fight that happened over in the UK for the UK. But if you put AJ and Deontay Wilder against each other, that's the biggest fight at heavyweight, bro. That's the
Worldwide.
biggest fight in the heavyweight division.
Yep. Worldwide.
They had a date before they had a stadium for AJ versus Ruiz. Oh man, we already know, bro. We already know. Like they can try. It ain't gonna happen over here.
I mean, even if they do fight each other, you know,
Yeah, it
A-
ain't happening over this way, bro. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But that fight don't look like it's happening.
if they fight each other, like I said, man, in 2022, all the mega events is still involving Wilder. Whether it's AJ versus Wilder versus, or are you gonna say Fury versus Wilder in a trilogy? You're not gonna sit here and tell me you will rather see a AJ versus Dillian White, a Fury versus Dillian White, a AJ versus Andy Ruiz, AJ versus Parker again, a Tyson Fury versus Parker, Ruiz Usyk before you want to see them fight Wilder. So deep inside y'all haters' heart, y'all know y'all would rather see Wilder fight a lot of these guys. So this shit is ridiculous, though.
Uh huh. But yeah, that's what I don't get though, right? Because when AJ lost to Andy Ruiz, bro, did you hear them screaming anything about undisputed at heavyweight?
Of course, no.
Nobody was screaming, "Oh man, let's get Andy and Wilder for undisputed. We want undisputed." But now that it's Joshua and Fury, now it's just the biggest thing you ever seen in your life. So I'm just saying, man, things just don't be adding up. Just don't be adding up. But just like we on Bob Arum and Terrence Crawford asked about the announcement, these motherfuckers been going longer than Bud Crawford and Bob Arum about the announcement, and we still haven't got a venue, nor do we got a date. 9 months ago, we knew that they had a 2-fight contract.
Yep.
9 months ago, Marianne. 9 months ago, we knew that they had a 2-fight deal going down. So why 9 months later we don't have a fight date, nor do we have a venue? You feel me? In your words and your reasonings, not just a click of a finger, but 9 months later. But and how many in 2 weeks that we got? Oh, in 2 weeks we'll have a venue and a date. And in the next week we'll have a venue and a date. You know what I'm saying? And we still on 2 weeks. 9 months later, we still on 2 weeks. 9 months later.
That's
So where
crazy.
is it? Where is it? You feel say something, low one?
No, I'm agreeing with what you saying. I'm just saying that shit crazy.
Pretty crazy, bro. Pretty crazy. You feel me? So we talking shit. We haters. I'll take AJ versus Wilder. AJ is going to knock Fury out. Styles make fights. AJ and Wilder was for undisputed. It was literally what AJ said. Wilder saying one belt, one champion. And Wilder did everything in his powers. Wilder did everything in his powers to make that fight happen with Anthony Joshua. But he's not going to get credit for it. I think people gonna come out and say is, why did he take the money from the zone? When the zone offered him 100 million, but then the zone came out and apologized. The zone came out and apologized, saying that they went about that shit all wrong, saying it was a fucked up situation going on with Wilder and that contract.
Yeah.
But nobody bring that up though. Nobody bring up the apology from the zone. Hey y'all, we got 45 people in the bill. Let your boy get 3 donations. Y'all show some love for the grind. Show some love for your boy, man. We are working for you. Nobody bring up the apology, bro. But Wilder's the reason it's not happening. Wilder fucked up this. Wilder didn't accept this. That man accepted a flat fee. Guess what he wanted, Marianne? Guess what Wilder wanted? He wanted the same thing Tyson Fury wanted. He wanted the same thing Tyson Fury wanted. A date and a venue.
Yep.
A date and a venue. And they couldn't come with neither one. Neither one. So it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I don't know. Like I say, the shit ain't adding up to me. It ain't adding up. I got more faith in Earl Spence and Bud Crawford happening than I do in Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, bro. I do. Touch on that little one while I sip the soda.
Man, you know, it's the same shit, man, as I've been saying, man. When it comes down to the whole Wilder Fury, you know, AJ situation, I just feel like even if they fight each other twice, that you know it's gonna lead back to Deontay Wilder again, especially if you talk about money fights, because Deontay Wilder is the only heavyweight right now in the U.S. that is a pay-per-view fighter. Am I tripping? I'm tripping about that. Andy Ruiz is a pay-per-view fighter. Okay. But maybe Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder right now. So when you talk about excitement in the heavyweight division, you're talking about Deontay Wilder, you know? And you know what kills me? I know this might be out of left field right here, but it's all facts. When people say they don't like Deontay Wilder because he don't try to learn how to box. You know, I heard that before. You know, he can't even throw a jab correctly. You know, he's too wild. You know, that's why I really don't like Deontay Wilder. And it's funny that Floyd Mayweather had that same effect, right? But it was the total opposite. They didn't like Floyd because he was too boring. You know, they didn't like Floyd because, you know, they said he ran in fights. You know, but you got a guy named Deontay Wilder who is exciting in the ring and outside the ring. Matter of fact, he's brought excitement back to the heavyweight division because Vladimir Klitschko was putting everybody to sleep. And then you got Anthony Joshua. You know, he did his part. But Tyson Fury, he's always been known to be in extremely boring fights. Matter of fact, when you have to think of a good fight that Tyson Fury has been in, who the fuck are we talking about? But I'm going to let you hold that, though. But it kills me when people want to say, oh, I don't like Deontay Wilder. He's just too wild. He don't respect the sport of boxing. He don't even try to learn how to box. But that's funny you say that because Mike Tyson didn't know how to box. He wasn't fundamentally sound. Y'all claim y'all love Mike, right? What about, let's get it even deeper. What about Joe Frazier? Did he have a crazy jab? Did Joe Frazier have a crazy boxing IQ? A crazy boxing IQ? No, he didn't. What about Big George? What about Manny Pacquiao? Y'all love Manny Pacquiao, right? Don't Manny Pacquiao? They want to say, oh, Deontay Wilder just depends on the right hand. From what I remember Manny Pacquiao just depending on the left straight. Am I tripping there? But y'all love Pacquiao, right? And then now let's get to Errol Spence. Because they want to say, oh, I don't like Deontay Wilder. He has no class. Oh, Deontay Wilder. Basically want to say the man can't speak correctly. You know, they want to say, you know how Deontay Wilder, he don't bite his tongue. Okay? That's the reason they don't like Deontay Wilder. But then you got Errol Spence, who has class, who shows everybody he fights respect before it's man down, of course. But they don't like Errol Spence because for what? Because they see a lot of us brothers is supporting Errol Spence. That's why. And it's the same shit with Deontay Wilder. Because I never seen Errol Spence just disrespect the fuck out of anybody. Okay, you want to say Deontay Wilder disrespectful, whatever. That's your reason for not liking Deontay Wilder. Okay? But Errol Spence, on the other hand, is very respectful. And y'all don't like him. And let's be honest, man. We got to say this. A lot of people who don't like Deontay Wilder don't like Errol Spence, too. It's like they are brothers when it comes down to the hate train. But that's my thoughts on it. You know, I could talk about this shit all day.
All facts. Shannon, what's going down? Love, how you doing, Queen? All facts, bro. It's all facts. It's just, man, when we talk, because it's coming from the American side, that we being biased and we haters and things of that nature. So I really don't give a fuck about people's feelings.
Monty, let me ask you this, though.
Like I say, if you really want to say something, ask to drop the link and get up here and prove what you mean. But nowadays, go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna say this. Like, people want to talk about all this bias and shit. Man, get the fuck on out of here when it comes down to the US people, whatever. Man, a lot of people, including myself, and I love Errol Spence, but when he faced Kell Brook, a lot of people in the US had fucking Kell Brook beating fucking Errol Spence, man. So get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, y'all. Come on now, man. And a lot of people in the U.S. had Tyson Fury.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people had Tyson Fury.
That's why I fuck with Anthony Yarde, because Anthony Yarde won against.
Come on, I mean, what are you guys talking about? Like, all this bias shit. Man, more people was going for Pacquiao to beat Mayweather in the U.S. than people in the fucking Philippines. Come on, man. Stop with all that bullshit, man. U.S. people are some of the biggest haters. Yeah. We some of the biggest haters, man. And I don't mean, you know, us per se, but I'm talking about the vast majority. Like, we will hate our own people like a motherfucker. So stop it. Just stop it.
My brother Shed some more. Thank you so much for the love, fam. Live Spence was heavy favorite on betting odds. Look, you see what he's saying? He's saying, I uppercut myself, right? Did you hear what he said? See, y'all heard what y'all want to say, bro. The man said he was going with fucking Kell Brook over Errol Spence. Then you come here and say, nah, Fury didn't cheat. Showbiz said, dog, debunk that. Debunk that for who? You? For you? Come on, man. We ain't trying to hear that shit. How he didn't cheat, and the motherfucker got a list longer than the Nile River for cheating, bro.
Right.
The man got a list longer than the Nile River for cheating. He's a known fucking cheater. How can you debunk something on a cheater that's been caught cheating multiple times?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, man. You need to uppercut yourself. Go look in the mirror and uppercut yourself a couple motherfucking times for coming here with these false ass, blankly ass points that you're trying to make. You know what I'm saying? Now, at the end of the day, bro, he's a cheater.
Most definitely.
He's a cheater. He know he's a cheater. Because if he wasn't cheating, he won't have a problem having that third fight. He won't have a problem having a third fight. If you can beat somebody that easy If you can walk through them like wet tissue, what's the point? Why let a man disrespect your name? Why let a man disrespect your character, disrespect your family, disrespect your heritage? You know what I'm saying? Your gypsy culture, as you say. Why not get him in the ring and beat his ass again? Feel me?
Facts.
Because he know everything will be watched. Even with Anthony Joshua, even though they're not going to admit it, everything will be watched with Anthony Joshua if they make it happen. They will watch everything. They will watch everything. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, I don't see that fight happening. I don't see it happening. If it happened, will Monty Brown watch it? Yes, I'm going to watch because I watch boxing.
Yep.
Am I going to buy it? Yes, I'm going to buy it because I watch boxing. And I fucks with Anthony Joshua. I fucks with Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it don't take away from Tyson Fury being a cheater. It don't take away from Eddie Hearn. I heard talking about the fight is signed, here to deliver. He ain't got a venue or a date. It don't take away from Tyson Fury saying he sent Sugar Hill home. All his trainers went home, and he's just drinking his fucking life away again. So I want to see where's the fight at, bro. Where's the fight? Somebody please show me where's the fight.
Yeah, we ain't haters. We still want to see this shit now.
If it happens,
I don't think it's gonna happen either.
you know what I'm saying? If it happens,
I feel if it do happen, it's gonna happen after the Wilder versus Fury bullshit, because I feel like Fury is gonna be in a predicament where he's gonna have to vacate them titles to fight AJ, or give Deontay Wilder a huge amount of money, man, to the point where we know money talks, to the point where it's like Deontay Wilder might say, "Fuck it, man. I step aside with guaranteed shot at the winner." That's the only way I really see it.
yeah, they say DMS is taking off life support and he's breathing on his own. I pray that's the truth.
Yeah. Hell yeah, me too.
But yeah, bro, we'll see. We will see.
Yep.
What's your thoughts, little one, on Ramirez and Josh Taylor fight coming up?
That's a good fight, man. Matter of fact, it's a good thing you reminded me of that fight. I gotta put that on my reminder list, man, because I want to see that fight. I think Josh Taylor gonna take it. I'm one of the few people out there that felt like he could have lost his last fight, but you know, a W is a W. I want to see those two get it back in too, one of these days. But you know, Ramirez, man, you can't sleep on Ramirez, man. I don't feel he's gonna win this fight because Josh Taylor, in my opinion, if you look, it's just a pattern from Josh Taylor. He's taking O's. You know, he has taken several fighters' O's away, and I feel like it's gonna be no different with Ramirez, man. And I feel like Josh Taylor gonna pull this one off in a close fight, but I feel like I don't see a knockout, but I feel like Josh Taylor gonna win by decision. That's my thoughts. But at least we get to see some type of undisputed.
I look
going.
at it like
That's a great thing.
I think Josh Taylor gonna win by a nice margin.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Josh Taylor gonna win by a nice margin, bro. I feel like Josh Taylor is a way better fight than Ramirez. I feel like he's a way better fight. I think the number one, number two dudes at the division was him and Regis Prograis.
Yeah.
Him and Regis Prograis. And Ramirez got a good offense. He got a damn good offense. He don't have a defense. You feel me? And Ramirez can't make adjustments like Josh Taylor can make adjustments. You know, now he can go in there and try to put the pressure on Josh Taylor, try to knock his ass out. But if you coming forward, and Taylor get into the body and he keeping that jab on your ass working like he did Regis, I feel like Taylor he go outclass him, bro. He go outclass him, and he might even drop him. Bro. You say Taylor isn't a dog. Boy, if Taylor ain't a dog, I don't know what a dog is.
Yeah, he tripping right there.
If Taylor ain't a dog, I don't know what a dog is. You hear me? If you ain't see Dog him in that Regis Prograde fight, I don't know what you're talking about.
Just gonna say that.
But nonetheless, that's gonna be a hell of a fight, bro. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. But I think I think Taylor started, taking over in the second half of the fight, and I think he make the better adjustments. Now it's gonna be on Ramirez to try to keep that pressure and make him fight, fight, fight. I don't know if he can pressure Josh Taylor to make him fight like that, bro. Oh, I already know SWAT Texas. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I think Josh Taylor, I just think he's smarter, bro. I think he's smarter. I think he make the better adjustments, and I see him winning that fight. I don't see a stoppage, but I do think he win. This is just me. I think he win 8-4.
I can see that.
I think Josh Taylor win that fight 8-4, bro. Feel me? A lot of people ain't gonna like it, but it's gonna be a hell of a fight. Now, don't get me wrong now. Jose Ramirez ain't no bitch with Robert Garcia in his corner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? With Robert Garcia in his corner, he ain't no chump. But looking at the Maurice Hooker fight and seeing how looking at Maurice Hooker was hitting Josh Taylor, bro. You can't let Josh Taylor hit you like that.
You mean
Maurice Hooker is not a better fighter than Josh Taylor. He got a good offense. He can bang with your ass. Yeah, Maurice Hooker don't have a better offense than Josh Taylor. I mean, he's not a better fighter than Josh Taylor. But I think Josh can make more adjustments, bro. And you don't just stick to one thing. And because if you stick to just fight Ramirez, you in trouble. If you stick to just fight him, you're in trouble. But I think Josh Taylor gonna show him a different side of things. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll show him a different side of things. And I think Josh Taylor come out on top, man. I think he come out on top, but it's gonna be one hell of a fight. It's gonna be one hell of a fight. And I think they both. You know what? I think Josh Taylor might come to 147. I think Ramirez might stay at 140 for a little longer. But nonetheless, they both might come to 147. But I'm looking forward to that fight, man. I think that fight gonna be one hell of a fight, undisputed, and them boys gonna get it on, bro. Shelton Moore say, question, Monty. What's your thoughts on fans pushing for Ortiz to fight Bud? He ain't ready. Remember Fernando? Yeah, he ain't ready, bro. You know what I'm saying? He ain't ready to me. But if he get the fight, I'm not gonna be pissed off at him for getting a fight. I mean, if he get the fight, I ain't gonna be pissed off at him for getting a fight. But I don't think him or Boots is ready for Earl or Bud right now. But they hell of a fighters. They hell of a fighters, bro. I really do think. I mean, even more. I mean, my man said it himself. Virgil T said it himself. I don't know if I'm ready, but he wants to fight, and you can respect that in him. But it's high risk, low reward. High risk, low reward. What do Bud get for beating Virgil Ortiz right now? Nobody will give him credit. And nobody will give him credit.
That's fucked
but
up.
I won't be pissed off at him if he take the fight. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Low One. I know you're trying to say something.
Oh no, I just said that's fucked up. They ain't gonna get Terrence Crawford no credit. If he beats Virgil Ortiz, even if it's just a good amount of credit, they ain't gonna give him shit when it comes down to that fight. So I feel like that's why Terrence Crawford just need to go ahead and just keep. I don't want to say chase Errol Spence or Sean Porter. I feel like those two cats, even Manny Pacquiao, those three cats right there, that'll be a good fight for Terrence Crawford in this next fight. But let me tell you this, man. I don't know if you're gonna talk eventually, but this fight's gonna come up. But the Boots fight against Lipinets.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that. One hell of a fight for Boots.
Yeah, it is. I think it's Lipinets really slept on this fight, man. Of course, I got Boots winning the fight, but Lipinets, man, we got to remember, Lipinets was beating on Mikey Garcia, man. Besides that knockdown, man, Lipinets is putting those paws on Mikey, man. I'll never forget that fight, man. He showed me a lot in that Mikey fight. He beat an older Lamont Peterson. Lipinets, man, he's a live underdog in this fight, man. Don't sleep on Jorge Lipinets. I know you ain't sleeping on the money, but a lot of people just think this is gonna be a cakewalk for Boots. And it may just play out that way because we know Boots got that power and shit like that. But Lipinus been in there with some pretty big dogs, man, and I feel like this is a good test for Boots, man. I can't wait to see this one. And this one is what, a week away? Like, so we finna get this one instantly, you know? My thoughts.
Is it on the 10th or what?
I think it is on
I
somewhere.
think it's on the 10th. I think it's coming up. But yeah, it's gonna be one hell of a fight, bro.
Yeah.
Gonna be one. Yeah, it's gonna be one hell of a fight. One hell of a fight. You know, like I say, Lipinix is that fighter that I wanted for Boots. I had Thomas Delorme, I had Jose Cito Lopez, and I had Lipinix, bro.
Yeah.
Now I know a lot of people think Lipinix lost in his last fight against Custio Clayton. I kind of thought Custio Clayton issued that myself, but I wasn't pissed off at the draw. But I think Lipinix is a way better fighter than
what we seen last time.
what's the man he just beat? The South African. Earl Spence beat his ass.
I know you're talking
But
about.
Boots.
Yeah.
I'm bad with names today, shit.
Now we know all these motherfuckers, man. We do the same.
Yeah, but Lipinus is a way better fighter than him. Chris Van Herdy, man. Lipinus, yeah, he way better than that. You know, so if look, Lipinus is like number 10, number 9 on people top welterweights. So if Boots beat him, because they got Virgil Ortiz inside the top 10 at welterweight.
Right.
I think they got Virgil Ortiz like number 7 or number 8. So if Virgil Ortiz and Boots get inside the top 10 at the welterweight division, then I can't say shit. I can't say nothing. If they promoters can negotiate the fight for them, what can I say?
Right.
I'm not gonna be pissed off. Like I said, when we look at back in the days, Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hitman Hearn was fighting the top of the elite at 24 years of age or 23, 25 years of age. So nowadays, we know how it goes. We know how it goes with your name being relevant to get some money and things of that nature. But now if they get it, they're top 10 welterweight. So guess what? Earl or Bud, you have to beat their ass because they're hungry. They coming to fight. I'm not saying they can't hold their own. I just don't see them winning. You know, I see Bud and Earl still holding down their pride lands. You know, I think I made this reference to it before. Like when you look at the Lions, bro, if y'all know anything about Lions, go see how the Lions, what they do, bro. The Lions, they have all their little women sitting around. They have their kids around. And you see the other Lions on the hunt coming to take over Pride Land, bro. Come and take over Pride Land. So if you're an old lion, you know, your time is up. That lion that's coming up, he gonna kill your ass and turn your ass up. He gonna kill you. He gonna take over the Pride Land. He gonna kill your kids. And he gonna go make with the other lions and make his own kids. And now that's his shit. So them boys are on the hunt to take over some pride lands. But I just think Earl and Bud ain't no old lions right now. Them boys still in their prime. And they want you to come on down that road fucking with them so they can show off on your ass. You gonna hold your own, but at the end of the day, they gonna body your ass. And that's how I think about Boots and Virgil right now. I ain't gonna say they ain't ready, but I just don't think that's the fight they want right now. Even though they want it, you know, I think both of their careers get derailed. Like if Boots or Virgil wants to fight Earl, I think Earl beat them both. If Boots or Virgil wants to fight Bud, I think Bud beats them both.
But what about they fight each other though, Monty? I think they ready for each other now.
I won't be mad at that if they fight each other, bro. But you gotta think about it. I don't think they're gonna put them up against each other right now. I think that's the fight you try to hold off until both of them become world champions. They know how big that fight is. Now, I won't be mad now. Look, you got Jamal James right there, bro. You got Jamal James as a WA regular. That's a great fight for one of them, bro. Great fight. Danny Garcia still sitting out there. I think Boots should take out Danny, but Danny ain't gonna fight. He's going to 54. But it's like if Boots get inside the top 10 and Virgil already inside the top 10, if they can get Jamal James or, like I say, Sergey Lipinix, those are putting them in great positions, bro. It's putting them in great positions. UCLA 32, Gonzaga 28, 5 minutes left in the first half. Gonzaga gonna come back, Shelton Moore. Gonzaga coming back. But you know, it's like it's a hell of a fight.
Yeah,
but I think both of them you put in position to fight when they get world titles.
Because you know,
but who knows, bro? Who knows? Put them together. Put them together is one hell of a fight.
Yeah,
it's a hell of a fight.
definitely. Hell yeah.
Go ahead, Lowen. Are
Oh
you
no,
saying something?
I was just saying like that is a good fight when it comes down to Virgil Ortiz and
Was you saying something, Lowen?
no, I would can you hear me? You hear me?
Yeah, you know I got the delay, bro.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna bear with you just like you've been bearing with me. But yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and speak then. Now when it comes down to the Virgil Ortiz versus Boost fight, um man, I would love to see that fight, man. I'm drooling to see that goddamn fight. But like you say, it's the big risk, low reward shit. And I feel like they could fuck off a lot for each other and a lot of big fights down the future, especially instantly or whatever. But that's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah. Jamal James versus Virgil Ortiz is one hell of a fight, bro. That is one hell of a fight. I'm with him. I might pick Virgil in that fight as well. Danny Garcia should stay at 147. He only got blown up by one fighter who's about to go to 54. He damn sure don't want to see Earl there. Boots is a pro for anyone at 47 except the top two. I agree, Shelton Moore. And give him time, he's gonna be ready for them as well. Virgil would school Danny. Virgil would school Danny. I disagree with that one. Why you shaking your head, Shayna?
Hell
On
no.
what comment? Yeah, I disagree on Virgil school and Danny. Now,
I like
I think that's a problem for Virgil because of his style of fight. You get to Danny Wheelhouse, bro. You get to Danny Garcia Wheelhouse,
that.
you gonna see something.
Danny might fuck around, stop Virgil while we bullshitting.
Man, I'm trying to tell you the shit that Maurice Hooker hit him with. If
Yeah.
that was Danny Garcia shit, that's a different story, bro. And I think Maurice Hooker hurt himself on top of his eye, bro. So
Oh, he definitely hurt himself.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, you can say, oh, he did that to Herrera. That's what I say. See, they ain't the same Herrera that fought Danny Garcia, bro. Y'all can't keep looking at this shit and be like, oh, he did this to Herrera. It's not the same. Now, if Bud wants to fight Sean Porter next, that'd be like the same Porter that fought Earl Spence. But that's not the same Kell Brook that Earl Spence fought, bro. It's not the same Gamboa that Tank and Devin Haney fought that Terrence Bud Crawford fought. You know what I'm saying? So, no, they don't fly with me. Danny Garcia is a dangerous man for Virgil Ortiz. Dangerous. Dangerous.
I mean, it's so dangerous. I'm kind of favoring Danny Garcia right
Feel
now.
me?
That's
Anything
how.
you want to touch on that little one?
No, I'm saying that you said the fight dangerous, and I agree with you because I agree with you so much. I think I'm kind of favoring Danny Garcia right now because let me tell you this, man. We got to remember that Maurice Hooker did look like he bothered Ortiz with a lot of his shots. It was a point in that fight where Ortiz had
Little
his
one, Shannon said, turn off your camera.
turn on my camera. But anyways, it was a point in that fight where Ortiz
Appreciate that
had
weed.
for his face. That's just letting you know
Appreciate that weed smoke.
he was bothered by Danny Garcia power. I mean, not Danny Garcia, Hooker. So I feel like Danny Garcia he'll put those paws on Ortiz. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like that too, bro. I feel like if he catch that boy with that power dog, it's gonna be a problem. Now, could Virgil beat Danny? Yeah, he can beat Danny. I can say he can beat Danny, but for his power, it's a different story, dog. He ain't never been hit by nothing like Danny, bro. Danny can crack, bro. Trust and believe when I tell you, Danny can crack. You know what I'm saying? So be careful what you wish for. You know,
Right.
and I'm not saying that Virgil ain't gonna beat him, but you ain't going up against no little bit Maurice Hooker, dog. And if you Danny Garcia needs somebody like Virgil Ortiz that like to fight him, because he gonna counter your ass. He's gonna counter you. And when Danny counter and catch you, you'll be in problem. I mean, you're gonna be in trouble. You know, that's gonna be a problem. You feel me? So I'm looking at Virgil. I like Virgil though. I like him. I ain't taking nothing away from him. Like I said, I think him and Boots they need I ain't gonna say a couple more fights, but just one more fight apiece. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like I like the Sergey Lipinets fight. I like the Maurice Hooker fight, but even in the Maurice Hooker fight, you've seen the flaws in Virgil Ortiz. You've seen the flaws, bro. So he's gonna have to, he's gonna have to work on some things. With Boots Ennis, I think love one with Boots. I think Boots like to rush too much. I
yeah.
think he need to work on how to calm down. You know what I'm saying? He need to work on how to calm down,
He's too
and I think
excited.
that's what'll get him in trouble.
Yeah, he's too excited. I do feel like that Virgil Ortiz is not going to stop Danny Garcia as well. So Virgil Ortiz will have to go to Plan B, which is outbox Danny Garcia. But like you said, I think Boots is too excited as well. I see that too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But him trying to plan on outboxing Danny, he could box some, but that ain't his style. His ass to get in there here try to go wild and shit.
Yeah, I know, and that's when he gonna run into that check left.
Then
I mean, we can argue that Virgil Ortiz
okay,
don't hit harder
this
than.
gonna be the last topic we touch on. Then we go ride out, bro.
All right.
Uh, Lil B Hop, he been adamant on fighting Shakur Stevenson, dog.
Little B Hop better sit his ass down.
He's been very adamant on fighting Shakur Stevenson, dog. And yeah, like, but look, Shakur gave a little story about whooping his ass in the hotel room. In the hotel room when they was in the hallway and shit. But what do you think about that fight, bro? Because I think he got the WBA regular right now. Lil B Hop got the WBA regular. So Shakur is going for the WBO with Jamel Hearn, but then he want the unification with Oscar Valdez. But what do you think about Shakur Stevenson versus, well now, look prime time. He ain't Lil B Hop no more. He prime time against Lil prime time right now.
Man, let me tell you, man. Like I said, you asked me about the Oscar Valdez shit, man.
You breaking up, no. I don't know, y'all. I think Love One should probably cut out on him. But for me, until you come back in, for me, y'all, I think it's a good fight. I think it's a good fight. I think B Hop see that Shakur Stevenson is like he's talked about on that skill level, and he like to talk about his skills. Look, B Hop like to talk about his skills. But I think though Shakur whooping his ass back then, I think he held on to that shit for a while now. I think he been holding on to that shit for a while. Shakur gave him his praise. He said he can fight. You back, Low One?
Hello?
Yep, I can hear you, bro. I think you just popped out. I don't know, y'all, but yeah, Shakur gave his ass a run for his money. I mean, sorry, Shakur beat his ass. So I think he feel like he can get Shakur a run for his money. I think he feel like that. I think he feel like that. That's the fight to put him on the map. Fighters know their biggest test out here in these boxing streets. They know who gonna get them their biggest competition. What I'm saying? They know who gonna get them their biggest competition. And I think Lil B Hop knows that Shakur is that dude. I think that Shakur ain't no joke. You feel me? And that's the fight that he's looking for. Shakur gave him his credit. He said he can fight. But like he said, there's levels to this shit, dog. There's levels to this shit. Nah, Warrington ain't ruining the Jackal. We ain't saying that. He beat him. But he was on how many wins he got after Warrington? Jamel Hearn just went in there and whooped his ass and stopped him. That's what all that is. But I think he see that, Shakur Stevenson is his toughest opponent. That's his toughest task. And I don't knock him, bro. I don't knock him. Is he ready right now? I don't think so. I don't think he's ready right now. Exactly. So I text. I think Shakur Stevenson is just different. I don't think he's ready right now. I think he'll never be ready in my opinion because as much as he grow, I think Shakur gonna grow along with him. And I think Shakur level is going to be getting even bigger and bigger. I think B Hop will get to somewhere where he go just me. He'll get to a point to where he just go stall at that level. That's gonna be him. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be him. I can tell by I ain't gonna say by his demeanor where I'm just judging man, not like that. But yeah, every time he stepped up, but he gave a good showing of himself besides Errol Spence. But I think it'll be one hell of a fight. I just think Shakur, after 4 or 5 rounds, I think Shakur like decode that boy and just start whooping his ass from the 6th all the way to the 12th if he lasts to the 12th. I think he might last to the 12th, but I don't think he's ready for Shakur right now. I don't think he's ready, but I want the fight because I said this, y'all. I'm gonna stop saying I don't think that fighters are ready. I'm gonna stop saying it. And if they promoters can get them to fight, if they can make it happen, then we gonna make it happen. You feel me? If they can make it happen, then we gonna make it happen. And I want to see the shit. I want to see it exactly. Her and the first to not only stop him but retire the man. The man retired. I'm gonna want to see the shit. If your promoter can go out there and pull it off, your promoter and manager, like if Virgil Ortiz's manager and promoter was to get Turnbull Crawford or Earl Spence, then that's gonna be the fight. That's gonna be the fight. I mean, to get his ass whooped or not, or he going there and show a good showing of himself, I ain't taking nothing away from him. Yeah, sorry, but that's what's next. Stevenson versus Hearn. Well, Shakur about to get him a tune-up, then he gonna fight Hearn in the fall time and become world champion. Then he gonna try to shoot for Oscar Valdez, in 2022. You know what I'm saying? In 2022, he gonna be shooting for that boy. So it's gonna be one hell of a fight, in my opinion. But Lil B Hop look like he been adamant about Shakur. Look like he really want that fight. Even though Shakur going up against, he's chasing better competition than Lil B Hop. He want bigger fights, but I think Lil B Hop go come down. He go get a fight because they both at 130. Twin loses no hitter. They both at 130, and I don't think Shakur is the type of fighter that'll duck no smoke, especially when you're looking for a fight. If that fight's sitting there, bro, I think Shakur will take it, and I think Lil B Hop will take it. I think them boys get it on. Stevenson has an exciting future. Can't wait. Hell yeah, bro. Big time. But we'll see. But man, I've been going for 3 hours and 36. Y'all, I want to appreciate y'all, man, for riding with me the whole way. Shouts out to Jamel Hearn. Shouts out to Keyshawn Davis on getting his win. Shouts out to Donnie Nitez for getting him another W in the belt. But most definitely, shouts out to Jamel Hearn, man, for defending his world title because I thought Frampton would beat him. I thought Frampton would beat Jamel. Jamel went out with a great game plan. He didn't just beat him, bro. He stopped the man and made the man retire. Bro. I didn't see that shit coming. I didn't see it coming, not from a long shot. You feel me? I didn't see it coming. But much respect to Jamel Hearn, bro. You got a problem on your hands now with Shakur Stevenson? I'm giving you 2 weeks to enjoy. With me, every time somebody win a little scrap, I give them 2 weeks to enjoy. After that, it's going to be what's next. Peace out and great work, Money Run fan. No doubt, Bruce Goes. Much love, much appreciated, bro. It's going to be what's next, man. So we'll see. But thanks, everybody, for rocking out with me. Thanks, everybody who donated. You feel me? Lori, thank you so much. I know it's a couple y'all, man. I ain't going to remember names right now. Shelton Moore, I see you. Thank you for the donation, my brother. Much love, much appreciated. To the ones who donated, y'all know y'all is, man. I appreciate you. Big Dog Willie, appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I know this show was kind of crazy talking my bro Love one ass because that delay and shit, but I'll try to get it together, you know what I'm saying, next time. So it's all love, fam. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all stay safe out there, wash your hands, stay corona free, because that shit is real. You feel me? It is real. But much love, y'all know what it is. It's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving. Anybody safe in these streets? Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate OG Money on Cash App, Treyam52@gmail.com on PayPal. If you can't, just tell a friend, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share the video. Yeah, I know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, fam. I'm gonna try to get a couple fighters for next week, y'all. I've been working on a couple dudes and shit. We'll see how it go, man. Corey Spinks, one of them, so he can break down to y'all about this Earl Spence and Turnbull Crawford situation. See what he talking about. And then I've been working on a couple other fighters, man, and we'll see how it goes. But y'all stay safe out there. Peace out, family.